beautiful people. It is Tuesday, the 19th of May, 2026. Welcome to TDA, the day after your favorite news platform and the home of popular culture, as defined by you wonderful people in culture. And of course, like we are every blessed day, but especially on this Malcolm X Day, we're hosted by the supreme and very best. Please introduce yourself.
Christy, Queen of BOE.
And they call me E-Man, the pro-black activist, TDA producer and news analyst, melanin jam packed. Brent, you in the building?
Morning, everybody. How are you all on this wonderful Tuesday? How were your Monday afternoons, evenings, nights?
Everything.
And how are you all feeling this morning? Let me know in the chat. Let me know in the chat. Let me do a quick roll call, see who is there. Who we got? Morning, crowd crew. Energy Bars, Akuya, Senior Chichi Boy, our resident baker, Mel. Come on. Morning, you Arsenal lot. 5 love hearts. 5 black love hearts back to you, my dear. Morning, DCF Mooks, Amy Snow Globe, the man from Uncle Natty, Abimi P, Izzy Bambino, Blackcurrant, Everest. Morning. Come on, Bournemouth, Crodicro says. Indeed. Come on, Bournemouth. Come on. But even if they don't come them on the come, we will dispatch, said Crystal Palace on the last day. We will do our job.
Oh, against Ed's team, yeah?
We will do our job.
Very well.
It will be inevitable. It will be inevitable. We will do our job. And the thing is, right? If in some sort of parallel dystopian world, we don't, all up until that point, Ed is going to be very quiet.
Oh, for sure.
And if we don't, and somehow allow City to do a madness, he is going to come and laugh and cut, slice, juke. Yeah?
Boy.
He's going to be dropping party in there.
Can you imagine?
Yeah. Calling us all sorts of names. And the thing is, I am not speaking out of turn. I'm not calling him out of his name. I've seen this.
Oh.
I have seen this. I have seen Ed behave in this manner. That's why we need to dispatch of Palace in the last day.
Yeah, 100%.
That's why we need to do it with quick precision.
Indeed.
Forensic.
And it's going to be at Crystal Palace's ground, isn't it?
It will be.
Even better.
It will be. It will be in our home town. London. London is ours, you get me? It'll be in our backyard.
Man.
But yeah, one more game to go.
Yes, indeed, man. Can't wait.
One more game to go.
Can't wait, man.
Sunday at 4 p.m. is the final day. But tonight, Man City play Bournemouth. And if Bournemouth draw or win, it's ours.
Come on, man.
If Bournemouth, right, the team that has won in the last 16 games, they're on a streak.
16 games?
The best performing team in the league, my friend.
No way. 16 games?
The best performing team in the league.
Come on now.
If they get a result at home,
come on,
you will see me on these streets. Not streaking. I will not be streaking. That is not my steez. But I will be celebrating. You will hear my voice.
Come on.
Wherever you are, whether it's Pembury.
Come on.
In your own stomping ground.
Come on.
Mm.
Gotta go there.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? That's where the true gunners are.
Ra-ta-ta-ta-ta.
Come on.
But you will hear me in South.
Mm-hmm.
Christy. All the way in South. I will haunt the streets with my vocals in South London. I will brave Brixton streets, Peckham, Rye, and all them words there. I've never been.
Okay, you braved it on the theatre.
I was there. Is that where it was Peckham, Rye?
Yeah.
Each time I go there, obviously the oxygen gets,
Oh,
Yeah.
thicker,
please.
smoggy and that.
Yeah,
So
man.
it goes to my brain. I lose hours. Come on, Arsenal. Come on, Arsenal. Maggie says, what does Maggie say? Where's my comment section? Here it is.
Mm-hmm.
Maggie says, if Arsenal don't win the league as an Islingtonian, I will campaign for the Emirates to be turned into a park. Because I have had enough. It is already a park.
You know what I'm saying?
It is already a landmark. Yeah? The carpet is already a landmark.
Mm.
And you say things like this because you've never been to the carpet.
Well, it's a good thing no one listens to black people. That's what happened. Campaigning don't work. Oh, man.
Ah, Maggie. Energy says, I will join your campaign.
Well, if Bournemouth get the draw or the win, like you said, yeah, is it still dependent on that last game or just that's it?
Sir.
That's it.
Sir.
So today we could not.
Sir.
Okay then. Okay.
Sir.
It's gonna be a good day.
Yeah, man.
Need everyone to be praying.
You know what?
Mm.
Let me just do a quick little check because I think they may be 2 points behind us.
Okay.
To get a draw, it will be.
You see, we're seeing a hater in the chat. The man from Uncle.
Yeah.
Oh no, what am I talking about? Sorry, I interpreted that wrong. He's a good man.
Yeah.
One of Rise, indeed.
Yeah.
Big up. Oh, what a wonderful day it would be. Arsenal winning the Premier League on Malcolm X's birthday. Oh man. Perfect combination.
Ooh wee.
Mm.
My friend, they are 5 points behind us.
Okay, fantastic.
Yeah. So if they draw, they're finished.
Mm.
There's no hope.
Yeah.
No hope. Yesterday was a good day, but Yusuf and his friend did a stream yesterday.
Yes. I tuned in for a bit at the beginning.
You didn't see the end?
No, I didn't see the end, I missed
Apparently,
it. Yeah,
Dammy walked out.
Oh, why?
Apparently, just stormed out. Obviously, well, it's not obvious, but I wasn't in the control room. I was doing some wings or something. Yeah, and I was on the phone to Grok. Yeah, I was trying to solve something, and then Dammy says, "Oh, I'm going." So I've obviously bounced him.
Yeah.
But I'm then hearing Yusuf doing an explainer in the room, like it's a bit loud. Thinking something happened. And then I've now gone in, and he's basically saying that the guy just walked out. Obviously explaining to the people in the chat.
Yeah.
Because like he can't take something or the other. I'm thinking they're friends, And on air they fell out.
Passionate times, man.
So basically, when Dammy was watching the game, coming on to the end, when it going to extra time, he said, "I can't watch this anymore because my heart palpitations going crazy."
Yeah.
And I just thought he was just saying that, but he took off his things and he stepped out.
I hear it,
He
man.
stepped out.
I hear it.
Boy, do I want to feel Arsenal like that? Do I? I don't think so.
No, you definitely
Don't think so.
It'll mess up your life.
I really don't think so.
Yeah.
And for a team, they don't know me.
You know what I'm saying?
They don't know me. If I just pop down because I have a stroke or something,
God forbid.
It's not getting back to them.
Nope.
That this is what happened because I was watching them.
Not even a
11 men.
Not even a 3 second silence.
One of them men
Spread his
had
ashes in the toilets again in 9 minutes.
fuck. One of the men had their shorts pulled down. Not in a conventional manner. You get me? It wasn't consensual or anything.
Okay.
Yeah, but the whole bum was outside.
Man.
The entire bum while he was sliding.
Sliding.
He was sliding with his things on the grass,
So he was like that.
carpet. Yes, and sliding. So his bum was just
Yeah.
yes, and he showed a replay as well.
So wait. So this is a football player or a fan?
100% in Capie. Was definitely not a fan. He was definitely not a fan. Yeah,
Right.
man.
Mm.
Crazy times. Crazy times. I don't know, man.
Mm.
Just one more. Just one more to go.
Almost there, man.
In my mind, I've already seen it as a City win.
Okay.
Yeah, I've already seen it as a City win.
Mm.
So anything that happens that's trending up, I'm just, whoa, that's great.
Yep.
You understand? I'm not going in it hoping. I'm not watching that game hoping for anything. No. I would say City's going to win. You understand?
Come on.
So I just focus on the last day. Because I believe that we have everything.
Mm-hmm.
Everything. Because if it is that we don't deserve that. You just have to beat Palace on the last day and you're fretting? Are you mad? Bear in mind, 3 days after Palace has a final.
Oh, serious?
Conference, yeah.
Okay.
Conference thing, you get me? So they shouldn't be...
Trying too hard.
They shouldn't. Unless it is that they don't want that trophy. You're not going to get a trophy from beating Arsenal. That's not a trophy,
nothing.
bro.
Nothing at all.
Well, Ed might see it as a trophy.
But we don't need them to field a weak team anyway. We should be able to beat them.
Field your best
You know
team!
what I'm saying?
Field your best team!
Yeah.
If it is that we don't have the minerals, then we don't deserve that.
Exactly.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
on.
DCF said I forgot how to field to win a league. Same, you know. Same.
I haven't, man.
Same.
I haven't. I don't know how old you were, DCF, but I was at least like 38. I was at least 38.
Nah, man. There's been too many. I don't even want to focus on the negatives. I was just gonna say there's been too many heartbreaks, isn't it? You know what I'm saying?
To be honest, I'm only talking about Arsenal fans and their passions. I'm not. You're just in the room, bro. You're just. If I see you coming in with an Arsenal top, I will rip it off.
It's happening. It's happening.
I will rip it off. Your gold chain with your medallion thing will just be there, yeah?
Oh, what?
Your pack's glistening.
100%.
You will sit there, hang up, string up. Chin, you black hat on.
I'm gonna wear the shorts too. You know what I'm saying? Oh man.
Oh man. AASC14 said Brent lying is a sin. Sin is in capital letters, so I'm assuming it's broken down into something else. Are those acronyms for something? Are those acronyms something? Good morning, Stacy. Good morning.
Stacey, make sure you stay close to the Discord. And everybody, in fact, man. I want to hear what you guys' thoughts are on the legacy of Malcolm X, man. You know what I'm saying? I think that would be good. But yeah, it's going to be a good show today, man. Going to be a good show. Arsenal doing what they need to be doing. And yeah, celebrating the legends, man. Celebrating the legends. But yes.
Noreen MUW says, I am here praying for Arsenal's lose. Well, I don't even know what that means.
No, I mean,
so keep on doing that.
I mean,
use that same language.
Exactly. You know what I mean? That prayer will go nowhere. It'll just be stuck in pending. Stuck there. Because you can interpret that. You understand? God don't understand certain things.
Only devils. That mumbo jumbo. That and those who speak in tongues, evidently. All right, party people, let us get on with the show. We got anything for the intro?
Yes, we got one video.
Come on.
Got one video.
This is going to be a historic day, I believe.
It is indeed.
Let's see. Pew.
Through university, the first university in Nigeria, and we went and did course in English literature, and we were taught the same kind of literature that British people taught in their own universities. They recommended books for us to read. But I began to look at these books from in a different light. I realized suddenly that I was, in fact, one of the savages. That when I had been younger, I had read these adventure books about the good white man, wandering into the jungle, on the danger, and the savages were after him. And I would instinctively be on the side of the white man, the good white man. So this is what fiction can do. It can put you on the wrong side if you are not developed enough. And the university, I suddenly saw that these books had to be read in a different light. Reading The Heart of Darkness, for instance, which was a very, very highly praised book, and it is still very highly praised in American universities.
In the West.
I realized that I was one of those savages jumping up and down on the beach. I was not on Marlowe's steamer, you see, as I had thought before. And once that kind of enlightenment comes to you, you realize that you need to write a different story, that someone has to write a different story.
There you go, man. That's just a reminder of who this legendary man is, by the way. Things Fall Apart, mandatory reading, every black household. But also, it kind of sets the tone for the rest of the discussion today. It did remind me, though. Did we ever speak about Idris Elba getting knighted?
Yes.
We did?
Yeah, it was mentioned.
Okay.
Yeah, he collected a rod to his
shoulder. Pick him up, man.
Yeah, the king put out his rod in his shoulder. He said, "Thank you, sir." He knelt for it.
Yeah. So now he's Sir Idris Elba.
Sir.
Yes.
Address me nicely.
Maybe I'll leave that video for a different day, because I wanted to see if you guys feel slightly different about
Idris.
Yeah, but also the reason why he took it.
Talk to me.
Shall I play the video?
Yeah, why not?
Okay, it's in there. It's right there in the intro. In the intro.
It's in there.
AASC14 says, why didn't he reject it? I mean, that's the question you got to ask him, man. I don't know. But why should he? You understand? That's the question I also want to ask you guys. I mean, we've kind of touched on it, to be fair, with different people. You know what I'm saying? But I know Idris Elba is loved by all of us, innit? So I want to see if we have a bit of a understanding. Do we show grace? Or do maybe we change our opinion? But this is basically what he said in response to him getting his knighthood.
So Idris Elba?
Oh, I'm feeling good. It's good to be back in New York.
How did it feel to get that honor?
Amazing. I worked, trying to raise as much awareness about what young people are going through, especially in the UK and other parts of the world. And it's a real honor to be recognized for that. Not for my acting work, but, for trying to make a difference for young people. So it feels really good. This is a milestone for my mum as well, my family, just to see that. It means a lot to them.
Now, you threw the internet and the TV because you were saying you're thinking about retiring.
I mean, there's parts of my career that are you naturally retire. There are things that I've done I don't need to do again, and the things I'd like to progress towards. Directing is one of them. I've got my camera right now, I'm making a documentary, but I just love all aspects of filmmaking, and I wanted to try it all.
Finish this sentence. Season 1 of Hijack was, and season 2 is.
Season 1 of Hijack was incredible. Season 2 of Hijack is better. I can tell you that it's a...
All right, so that's his opinions. Christy, do you mind me going to you first? Of course you don't. What's your thoughts? He said
There's nothing he said. There's anything he
Different.
said. The generic statement everybody says.
He added a bit though. He did say, "Oh, it's for the young people. I'm being acknowledged for the work I'm doing for young."
Is that why he got knighted?
Yeah, that's what he's saying. It wasn't because of his acting. None of those
No,
things.
is that why he got knighted?
Yes, it's definitely a lie.
Like, what we doing here?
I mean, what has he done for the children?
Loads of stuff.
No.
I don't know,
You
innit?
talking
no.
about put the knives down?
There must be
And that-
when you're getting a sir or knighted, they say what it's for.
Yeah.
I need to know what they said,
Okay.
not what he said. I don't want to know what they said.
Because if they gave him like a knighthood for the little campaign videos that he's been dropping, the put on the knives,
Yes.
that's bollocks.
Why?
There's so many people that done so much more to deserve a knighthood for that. Let's say he set up some sort of like foundation and he's been
Yeah.
helping like millions of people and whatnot.
Around the world.
I need to Google this because
Yeah, man.
I know him for his acting. Not his advocating for, to stop to knife crime. That came after.
Mm.
You understand? Like, it was just the other day he started in my head.
Yeah, but it was just how they got the knighthood. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
Yeah, like obviously, regular folk who are doing the work don't always get acknowledged. They're not always known about.
Let me do the Google.
You know what I'm saying? But obviously, the acting gave him the platform. He's now used the platform to then, you know what I'm saying, advocate for young children around the world, man. You know? So Izzy says, I think it says services to young people. You know what I'm saying? Knighthood for services to young people.
Let me see.
And Noreen says him and his wife will say that they're helping, but really they're helping influencers. That's not fair.
I remember
He
that
just ever
silly video they
received
put
his
out when it was
knighthood
COVID.
mainly for his work supporting young people, especially his campaigning against knife crime and the work of the ELBA Hope Foundation, which he runs with his wife, Sabrina. The foundation focuses on education, opportunity, entrepreneurship, and helping young people avoid violence. Let me see. When was that founded?
See, this is a good thing.
Look, the honor also recognizes long-term youth advocacy, his anti-knife crime campaigning, his contributions to drama and British culture, and then his mentorship and support for creative opportunities for young people. See how where they put the most important part? They mixed it in between. And it was officially launched in 2022. This was the other day.
Yes.
The other day.
Hard
I
work for
remember
4
that-
years.
That campaign, the knife crime thing, the PR company that he used. Anyway, I'm not saying-
I reckon, like, he got a little heads up beforehand. Like, hey, Idris, we want to give you this for your acting, and we need a black again, but a prestigious black, the one that the blacks like. And he's like, no, can't do that. Give it to me for that thing I started.
You lot, man.
Because he knows how it may have been kind of received if it was just for his acting, you get me?
Yeah.
This is my, obviously, I've just pulled this up my bum.
Yeah.
I care less, right? But, nah, I don't have any sort of expectation on Idris to be
Yeah, same.
anything.
I'm indifferent about him.
To be
Personally.
honest, he's done, like, great.
Yeah.
Like, hold it. I'm not gonna look at him sideways
Yeah.
at all because he's, taking the rod. Why?
I've
What for?
never looked at him in the light of, like, if he rejected it, I've never looked at him in that light anyway. So he's not. What's that?
And you see how
I don't feel like as expected. The same way he was just like, oh, the whole Bond talk, and he's like, I don't want to be referred to as a black actor. Just refer me to me as an actor. So.
and you see how, like, I kind of respect Sir Trevor McDonald.
Yeah, there you go. You got Sir Knighthood there.
Yes, yeah. And the thing is, he's been on our national airwaves for years.
Very long, man.
You understand? And he held this thing up. I don't even know if he's married to a black woman or not.
There has to be.
I don't even know. But shout you out.
Must be right.
Who?
Sir Trevor
I like how you've
No
gone
idea.
to Christie.
No idea.
Look at she's got the database.
She commissioned it.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, she commissioned it.
I should have commissioned it, actually.
Fair. I shout him out, man.
Mm-hmm.
Good that you are actually doing things. You know, some other public figures are not.
Mm-hmm.
You understand?
True indeed.
Yeah, man. And I'm sure he's giving. He has provided people like with work and whatnot.
Mm.
You know, those proper youth workers. They're probably benefiting from this foundation that he has.
Got
So
some
all
funding.
good, man. All good. All good.
Oh, D is now giving some information in chat. She says, no, that's not how the nomination process works. Having nominated someone,
Come
right?
on.
Someone and worked with a person who's in the honors office, it's not like that. I've nominated someone, black man, and he received the honor. It opens so many doors.
Okay, so what have you provided?
People say this, and I need to know what doors this is open.
No, it definitely does open doors. How much? 100%. Because you're now part of this particular group, this esteemed group.
Yep, but I'm trying to understand. Okay, what after now that he's gotten this?
As in for them.
Yeah.
It's open doors for them.
Okay, but
Oh, did
now,
you think for us?
no, but no, that's what I'm saying. No, but even this, people say it opens so many doors.
Yeah.
What
Well,
after he had this cert? Because when was this?
let me channel D, right?
I'm trying to understand what has happened since.
Hopefully I get consent.
That's what I want to know.
So basically, he would get more money to funnel to things that would benefit
Yeah.
blacks, young blacks, and older blacks. I believe so. Because this foundation would be given money and stuff. And he could place it where it could benefit.
No, I'm only saying that because people try to use that. It opened doors for the foolish people that was there skin and teeth when Charles came.
But then
I'm just like, are we putting them on the same level now?
So it's different than an MBE.
And they didn't have MBs. There was just people that showed up.
Or just
No, but that was
Yeah, exactly.
that was the narrative that people were running with. That's why I'm just like, what doors is this opening? That's what I need to know.
Well, NED roles, new job opportunities. NED is it is non-executive director, non-executive something, and it's like you just put your name down and you just collect stuff as MP.
Okay.
That's I would. In fact, I don't love money like that, but it would be I was in the corporate space. I would want a couple of them NED roles, you know.
So it just makes you more financially.
You can
Like,
get into you can
that's
do
it.
other jobs as well, innit? So maybe you wanted to be in a particular position of influence, yeah. It's hard to get there, innit? But if you're there at the top of this particular thing, maybe you can then start making things happen. Maybe shift more funding, a percentage of the funding that would ordinarily go to this. Take some of that for a cause that you care about. You know what I'm saying? That maybe gets overlooked. I'm just assuming. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, Dee says I'm at work. I'm afraid, but one day soon. Okay. No worries.
Don't be afraid.
She's busy.
Don't be afraid. I know I've read it differently, but don't be afraid. Just imagine if it's how it is. I've just read it. I'm at work.
I'm afraid.
The Lord will be by your side. He will send his angels. Go on. Thank you very much, D. I'm on D's side, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. I ain't going to like jump on not Idris, man. He gave us the wire, man.
You did, you know.
Give us Stringer
Stringer
Bell. You get me?
Yeah.
Got done dirty at the end. You're trying to pattern up the crew as well. He's trying to
man.
basically take those principles from business class.
I open the doors for the British blacks.
Don't say it like that.
What? What?
It sounded somehow.
Yeah, Saki, you know. Don't say it like that. He
You didn't
did.
say that.
He did.
He actually, no, I'll be
British
100%
blacks in the
serious.
Yeah.
100% serious. He did.
He opened up
He
a
set pace
pipeline.
for them.
Yeah,
No,
man.
he set pace for them. Because he was the first to. They didn't know. They didn't have a clue. Even though I don't think his accent was that great, but they didn't have a clue.
Oh, come on. He sold it.
I didn't watch the Wire.
Nobody knew he was British until it is that like he started speaking outside of acting.
That's true.
Yeah, he did one, man.
Compared to other accents, his accent is not. If the ranking, his accent ain't the best.
Compared to other actors.
Yeah, but I'm the black British actors. I'm talking.
Okay.
Yeah.
I hear that. But it's probably his best accent though, because when he's done other accents, the African ones,
Oh yeah, support.
not-
It's support.
not nice.
Yeah, the American Rex is way above. Doing him doing African accent is piss poor. It's the same. Actually, no, let me not.
Strength of the panther.
Man.
gosh.
Oh, okay. Hubie Realski says you don't get dough. Lewis Hamilton has a knighthood, but he gets stuff done using his own money, like that mission for charity that he started. Yeah, but I guess he don't need no money, so he can just do stuff in it.
Yeah, this he's his own money stuff. I don't know what that means.
Yeah.
Not when it is you're there. It's like a tax write-off or something. But
Yeah.
all right.
All right. So before we get to headlines, though, I got something to read out. This is some expected news. It might still be a rumor because it hasn't dropped yet. You know what I'm saying? But Labour MP Dawn Butler is expected to announce a bid to become Labour's candidate for the 2028 London mayoral election, man. So she might compete against, you know what I'm saying, Sadiq Khan. And yeah, who knows?
Wait, I did not. I thought you was gonna say after him what?
Yeah. Because
He was gonna say something else. I was like,
because Sadiq Khan hasn't yet confirmed if he's going to run for the fourth term.
okay.
You know what I'm saying? So she might take over.
I don't think
Represent
Sadiq
Labour.
Khan is gonna make that. If there's any sort of opposition, I think they're gonna choose the opposition. He's had bad PR all the time. Every single year he's had bad PR.
But he survived it.
Yeah, wins by a lot, you know.
Not this time around, I don't think. I think Reform's gonna go heavy.
London Mayor.
Yeah.
Nah.
No, as in Reform the party.
Mm.
They're gonna ramp up the pictures of black boys choking each other.
Damn.
I've started seeing them already.
Damn.
Okay.
After Tommy did his match,
Mm.
he used his platform to start showing the
Is it?
videos. Yeah.
I wonder what Cecilia said. Or Celia.
Celia.
Who's senior? Oh, you
Yeah.
mean our Nigerian
Yeah.
That's it. From Wolves. They go out.
Yeah.
I'll be reaching out to you soon, Celia. Hopefully you'll join us on the show.
CC.
Yeah, man. It'll be good to hear from her, though. But yes, anyway, she's expected to announce a bid to become Labour's candidate for the next London mayoral election. I wonder if you guys will start voting now for this particular thing. So reports say that Butler is set to make the announcement at a Labour women's fundraising event in central London this Wednesday, so tomorrow, yeah. The 2028 contest is already drawing attention because Sadiq Khan, who has served 3 terms as London mayor, has not yet confirmed whether he will seek a 4th. Butler, who is the MP for Brent East, first entered politics in 2005 and has previously served as a minister in Gordon Brown's government and also in Jeremy Corbyn's shadow cabinet. She has said before that she would consider running for London mayor if Khan stepped aside, describing herself as a Londoner through and through. That would be interesting, though.
Very
Interesting.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? London mayor,
incredibly
Dawn
interesting.
Butler.
A black woman.
You know what I'm saying? That would be very, very, very interesting.
Thing is
Yeah.
that I don't know how it is that she's perceived in front of the camera amongst the community, but behind the scenes, like she turns up to things that, well, are very blackety black,
Oh, for sure.
and she puts a face, a parliamentary face to certain initiatives that give it credence because of her face being there. It'll be very interesting to even see her campaign and how she looks to run, what she would do, where she would go, how she would speak.
Has she been on the show?
No, she
Oh, yeah.
hasn't, you know.
Why did I feel like she did?
Yeah, she
She came to an event.
no, she didn't.
Remember?
Well, she's been to a couple, but she was part of our launch, TD's launch.
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, she was on the panel. Yeah, friend of the, well, I'm not calling it a media startup anymore. Media scale up. That is TNB.
Come on.
Yeah, friend of the family. Be very interesting.
Indeed, indeed. I'm pretty sure if she is campaigning, she'll come and join us on TDA.
Well, this
Yeah.
is what she would have to kind of weigh up. If it is that she feels as though she would need the blacks to turn out, she would definitely.
For sure.
Yeah, she would definitely. But she would still need to be very cautious.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Can't come here and then we're talking Dasam all over the place because she wants the Sam on the side too.
Need it. Yeah, for real. I will be very well behaved, guys. Concerned. Only nice professional questions. Let's get her in office and then we can misbehave.
100%.
All right. So, Brent, Christy, ready to go to some headlines?
Come on.
Let's do it. All right, people. So our first headline: Andy Burnham. He's in the news, man, and apparently he's the clear favourite for Labour leader in the poll of party members, man.
Crazy.
Crazy.
Guy outside of the club
You understand?
is getting more play than the rep boy.
Oh my god.
I can't lie. I needed to play that video just for vibes.
I'm
I
telling you.
needed to replay that video.
Rent boy.
What?
I have to get it on my song pad, man. Rent boy.
The emphasis on that was just...
Oh man.
Wee.
Big up George, man.
Come on.
In the event of a leadership contest, he is ranked the first choice candidate of 47% of Labour members. This is higher than anyone else, including Sir Keir Starmer. The Prime Minister comes second, though, on 31%, while West Streeting struggles in the poll.
That's crazy.
With just, guess how much percent, man?
I wonder why.
4%.
Fuck!
4. Can you imagine? He resigned for 4%. He
Crazy.
just calculated everything wrong. Everything has been a miscalculation.
What is he doing?
You better fix up, man. Guy just wants to be jobless. I don't know. If Labour members were asked to choose between Streeting and Burnham in a head-to-head contest, Burnham would win 80% against Streeting,
Crazy.
10%. The remaining 10% said that they don't know and would not vote. Can you imagine?
So the 10% not even in support.
Crazy work, man. So just 28% say Starmer should remain as leader and take the party into the next election. Next headline, Nigel Farage, man, he's back in the news as well, man, and he's facing questions over Reforms UK's claim that he used the fee from appearing on a TV show to buy a £1.4 million home. So last week, the party told the BBC the Reform UK leader bought the house in Surrey in 2024 without a mortgage by using his fee from appearing on I'm a Celebrity. However, the company accounts appeared to suggest the income he received remained in his account after the house purchase. These guys, man.
Of course it is.
I love it.
And that's why it's there.
Of course.
That's why
What criminals, man.
That's why it's there.
Maniacs. The party has denied Farage used any of the £5 million gift that he received in April 2024 from crypto billionaire Christopher Harborn in the house purchase 36 days later.
Can you imagine?
Of course not.
Only 36 days later.
Can you imagine? Exactly. Land registry documents seen by the BBC show the money for the house was paid in cash on the 10th of May 2024 without the use of a mortgage.
What a come up. Just 2022 was just the other day, you know.
I'm telling you.
Hey.
I'm telling you.
All right. So,
Mm-hmm.
what we sending money on?
You wonder why
Up to me.
Celia's not. You wonder why she's there.
Hopefully she gets a house too. You understand?
What we saying? Are
Up
we
to me.
saying that
Mm-hmm.
this disqualifies him for the top position in the land?
Absolutely.
The ethics.
Oh, that
Of it
one.
all.
That one there, nah. Like I said before, I feel like they're all the same. If he's saying he used it for this and there's no proof, then what can you do? Because he might just say, you know what, yeah, I used the 1.4 million in my mind, so I'm going to use it for this. It's just that when 5 mil came, I figured I might as well just use that one quickly, 1.4. But really, that 1.4 is already used. You know what I'm saying? The
Used
fee.
already.
Yeah. I'm just haven't moved it yet. You know what I'm saying? So, same thing. Like, they can't do nothing to him. It's not as bad as Angela Rayner's one. And even, again, Angela Rayner's one, to me, wasn't even bad. She was just wrongly advised. You know what I'm saying? That's in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Potentially. So it's not a big deal to me. But it is a reminder, though, to everybody that none of these politicians are living the lives that you guys think they're living, where they can talk about, oh, we relate to you, we empathize, and bollocks. All of them are the millionaires that you hate.
His people, them, while they're living where they're living.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
And he's in a 1 point.
Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah. This is it. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, just says, exactly. Yeah, people still vote. But yeah, man. That's Nigel Farage. Next headline, Britain would not be able to join the EU on the special terms it enjoyed in the past. This is what veterans of the Brexit negotiations have said. Because I think it's pretty much come about because West Streeting made a speech the other day talking about, we need to be back in the EU. Andy Burnham, as recent as probably a year or 18 months, also said something similar. But now, when they're asking about it, because obviously if he wins, he would be the next. Okay, we're gonna come back to that. So he's gonna be the next. What do you call it? PM. They wouldn't know if you want to steer the UK into
That direction.
into the EU as well. So, but he's kind of declined. He knows not to make a stupid comment right now about this. You know what I'm saying? Where Streeton didn't have the brain. He's doing uni politics, and that's why he's 4%.
Not uni politics.
This is why he's 4%. You know what I'm saying? So he needs to step his game up. Finance says Zach Polanski ain't a millionaire. Okay. This guy is also telling you, the same guy that said he can increase breast size by whispering in your ears. It's the same guy who told you he didn't work. He worked for the Ministry of Justice, never been there a day in his life. The same guy who's told you he's not a millionaire, probably got bare in investments. Please behave yourself, guys. Please.
How about JC?
Yeah, which one? Jesus Christ? Who's JC?
Jeremy.
Oh, he's a millionaire too. Oh, come on. 100%. Corbyn?
Well, as in speaking engagements?
I don't even know, but he's a millionaire. Corbyn's a millionaire.
All right.
How do you know this?
Because I know, my sources tell me. Google it. Any random Google.
I will.
Any random, I can.
I will.
Let me not stake anything on it.
I
But
will.
I guarantee, Corbyn's a millionaire. If he's a regular Joe, impossible. Impossible. Man, this is what I was
Doesn't he? But he lives in Islington, innit?
Yeah, the rich
Which is
part.
the richest-
There you go.
That's where Maggie lives.
Another rich one.
Oh, if it is that she has the power to turn the carpet into a
Thank-
park,
thank
then
you.
she must have pull.
There you go.
Yeah, I agree.
There you go, man.
There's no definitive public figure for Jeremy Corbyn's wealth, but most estimates place him somewhere around the low millionaire range, largely because of property values in London and his long career as an MP. This means that he put a stint in and he kept his money, his salary. My friend.
No,
All right, let's
he's
continue.
got his money and he's invested it in property.
Various estimates online put him about 1 million and 4 million.
There you go.
That said, a lot of these net worth sites are speculative. There's no official audited statement showing his exact wealth. What is public? He's been an MP since 1983. MPs earn roughly 90k plus salary today. He has pensions and property assets. His financial interests and donations are publicly declared in Parliament's register. So the short answer is probably yes, at least
There you go.
on paper, property values, but not in the super rich billionaire politics.
Lots of millionaires don't have £1 million in cash. They ain't got nothing to do with nothing. You know what I'm saying? That smart millions have the money in things. That's why your money continues to grow. Corbyn, look, I don't even know why it surprised anyone. Why would you guys think this man who's got all the time in the day to go and walk on marches and all this type of thing ain't got money? What? He's got money to fund it.
With Zach Polanski, there's no strong public evidence that Zach Polanski is a millionaire. Most estimates floating around online place him somewhere in the hundreds of thousands rather than multi-millions, roughly around 300,000 to 500,000.
Okay.
So those figures are speculative and unofficial. Publicly, he's known. He's a Zach Polanski and London Assembly member. He's a Zach Polanski and London. He's a Zach Polanski. What does that mean?
Wow. His own organization.
His London Assembly. Why is Lance calling me? His London Assembly salary has been reported around 66k per year. He previously worked as an actor. We know that. And hypnotherapist before politics.
Whispering.
Breast whisperer.
There you go.
Recent is crazy how that clip is still in existence, you know. And they're leading the party, the future. Recent reporting mentioned him staying at a £2 million Hackney property, but it was not reported as being owned by him. So what does that mean? It was just surfing?
Yeah, apparently.
Crazy.
Hence the reason why he couldn't vote that day, innit?
Yeah.
Because his
He didn't get it really, you know.
his address and everything wasn't working. But anyway, I don't know why you guys want to defend. Like, what have I said about? Like, if Corbyn was here himself, he'll tell you yes, he is a millionaire, unless he wants to lie to you. I really don't
He
think.
would say yes, like calmly.
I mean, he'd probably give you a reason for why it doesn't matter. But, but I don't understand why there's a problem. I don't have any problem with this. I'm happy Corbyn is a bloody millionaire. again, he has the time now to go and do all the other stuff you guys want him to do.
Do you want Christy to be a millionaire?
Of course I do.
Christy, don't you want your man to be a millionaire? Oh my
Can you
goodness!
speak quickly?
Oh my goodness! The pause was violent. Fuck! What were you pondering?
You know what I'm saying?
Like, what were you pondering?
Oh my goodness.
What? It'll be your own, you know.
You know what I'm saying?
Of course, I want
Oh,
him to be.
blimey.
He definitely wants to be. So he's yeah.
I don't believe you. But she said, well, if he wants to be, you
Tell
know?
her.
I said he definitely wants to be. So he will.
Crazy.
You know what I'm saying?
Christy. She woke up, said, I choose violence.
That's the thing
Yeah, man. But yeah, all these guys are millionaires. Like Starmer, of course they are. Shouldn't surprise nobody, man. And it is what it is, man. I don't know why. I mean, Polanski, obviously, I have no idea in it. I have no idea. But
You can say it.
what?
You could use those words together.
Yeah, I do. All the time.
Crazy.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, 100%. But for people like who've been in the game for a long time, like Corbyn, how old is Corbyn now? Probably like 60 something.
Let's see.
Yeah, how do you think it is? 70?
Oh,
Okay, maybe I can't tell with them.
Nah, he must be like 60 something.
he is 76, bro.
Oh, there
I
you
was
go.
gonna say I was thinking 60.
Yeah,
But
sorry,
you weren't convicted enough. You could have.
No, because I was like, that sounded so young, and the face didn't correlate.
Yeah. But he looks good for his age, though.
For 76, yeah.
He does, man.
And he's still campaigning?
Strong,
Come on.
Walking, doing all them 15K
Yeah,
walk
man.
steps. You know what I'm saying? Big
Fire
up.
of protest is still in his bones, man.
100%, man.
So keeps him young. I saw
comparing with
images
Tinubu.
of him way back in the day.
Long hair.
Compared with Tinubu.
Yeah, in terms of the age, because Tinubu's like.
Yours said he
similar
got
type of age.
cloned.
I thought Tinubu was 80.
I don't think he's 80 yet, no.
Ah,
Looks
see.
that looks
He was
terrible.
80 now.
Ah,
I was like, that man, he's old. So that's how, I really thought he was about 80 now.
he should be. But I thought he was like late 70s or something.
74.
Oh, imagine 2 years younger than Corbyn. Who's more active and doing stuff?
Yeah, I can't. That's even bad.
I'm telling
And
you.
what I'm envisioning is that drop.
Oh man, you see, and that don't happen to Corbyn. You know?
Nah, he's at the front of the marches, bro.
Yeah, pick him up, man.
Chief
Pick him up.
organizer, man.
No, I respect him, man. Big up Corbyn, but still, he's a millionaire, and that's fine. Like that's fine. There's nothing wrong with being a bloody millionaire. But yeah, that's that situation. Anyway, next headline, guys. Like I was saying, Britain will not be able to rejoin, the EU on the special terms that it enjoyed in the past. This is what the veterans of the Brexit negotiations have said. According to former officials from around Europe, the UK should not expect to achieve a beneficial deal, as it once had, if it decided to begin negotiations on re-entry. The warnings came as senior Labour politicians jostling for the leadership of their party and country talk openly about wanting to return to the Union at some point in the future. You know what I'm saying? George Rickels, who's a former advisor on the EU's Brexit task force, said he expected member states would take a very warm welcoming stance, but also a hard-headed one to a British membership application. There's a strategic need for the EU and the UK to work together, but I don't think there would be an appetite for opening up new decades of British exceptionalism. It's basically what he said, man. The price of re-entry would be membership on normal terms. They're making no distinction between these guys, man. Next headline. Man, this is diabolical. Next headline. The Belgian ex-diplomat is dead. Why is this significant? Because he was meant to stand trial over the 1961 murder of Patrice Lumumba. This maniac made it out. So the 93-year-old Belgian former diplomat who became the first person to be charged in the murder of the Congolese leader Patrice Lumumba has died before he could stand trial. The death of Etienne Davignon, who is an aristocrat who served as a European commissioner during a decades-long career as one of Belgium's leading diplomats and industrialists, was confirmed by the Jacques Delors Institute think tank, where he had served on the board. In March, Davignon was ordered to stand trial for war crimes for alleged involvement in the extrajudicial killing of Lumumba 65 years ago. A final attempt to shed light on one of the 20th century's most consequential political assassinations. Prosecutors said that Davignon, who's a junior diplomat at the time, had participated in the unlawful detention or transfer of Lumumba and deprived him of his right to an impartial trial. Davignon was also accused of involvement in the murder of two of Lumumba's political allies, Impolo and also Joseph Okito. He had denied any wrongdoing and at the time of his death was awaiting the outcome of an appeal against the Belgian court's decision to order him to stand trial.
How did he die?
I think just old age. He's 93.
Raw.
Yeah, 93.
I didn't realize he was that old.
Yeah.
Bloody traitor.
Next headline, at least 100 deaths have been reported in an Ebola outbreak in the Democratic Republic of Congo, with more than 390 cases suspected. This is what the head of Africa Centers for Disease Control and Prevention said. Jean Kaseya warned that with no approved drugs or vaccines, people should follow public health measures, including at the funerals of Ebola victims. There are also 2 confirmed cases and 1 death in Uganda. This is also confirmed by the CDC, and the World Health Organization has declared the outbreak of the current strain of Ebola an international emergency. Now, last headline for now, the US President Donald Trump has said that he's holding off a military attack on Iran planned for Tuesday at the request of Gulf states, as serious negotiations are now taking place. In a post on Truth Social, he said that he had been asked to do so by the leaders of Qatar, Saudi Arabia, and also the United Arab Emirates. Trump said that he had been informed that a deal would be made that is very acceptable to the US, adding that there would be no nuclear weapons for Iran. He's written that in bold letters, capital letters, pardon me. But he warned that the US military would be prepared to go forward with a full, large-scale assault of Iran on a moment's notice if there was no acceptable deal reached. Iran has not publicly commented on Trump's latest statement. And that's it for the headlines, people. It's time to get into our topic of the day. All right, people. As you guys know, man, it's Malcolm X's birthday, man. He would have been 101 today, man. 101. What a wonderful person. You know what I'm saying? It marks the birthday of one of the most important, controversial, transformative, and intellectually powerful figures of the 20th century. One of the greatest black men that ever lived. That's recorded about. You know what I'm saying? I want you guys to, in the chat, if you don't mind, I don't know, just type a little something about what you think about Malcolm X, innit? How he's impacted you, if he has impacted you. And call up the Discord as well. I want to get a few opinions of you guys, because I want to see if the legacy of Malcolm X has translated to the modern day, innit?
Nope.
That's because he's given her opinion already. We're going to get into that. You know what I'm saying? Because the question for today is pretty much, do we know Malcolm X, or do we just know of Malcolm X? You know what I'm saying? Because obviously everyone tries to claim Malcolm, innit? Black folk, Orthodox Muslims, everybody want to claim Malcolm. But do we know Malcolm? Or do we just know the guy that spoke and terrified the world and just wore glasses? You know what I'm saying? So before we get into that though, Christy, why do you feel like we haven't? Why do you say no so quickly, man?
As the generations get younger, I feel like his name doesn't hold weight. And that his legacy hasn't really been upheld to me personally in high regard or in high esteem. Yeah.
Does your son know about Malcolm?
He knows, but yeah, but I feel like even, I feel like MLK gets more thingy, but even then I still feel like it's a bit waning. But there's still a bit more weight still, like when you say MLK to then compared to Malcolm X. Yeah. I feel like, in a certain generation, and kind of thing. That's why I was surprised when you said Stacey come on, because I didn't think Stacey was really gonna, given her age.
Yeah.
I don't think it's held in that regard, to be honest.
To be transparent, it's more so to give Stacey a lesson about Malcolm and how we need to be thinking about the so-called liberals that we want to be supporting. That's most of the reason. But to be fair, at the same time, Stacey went to Howard. You know what I'm saying? She studied under Professor Carr. You know what I'm saying? Dr. Carr. You know what I'm saying? So that's information right there. So she might have certain insights. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of us, obviously, even myself as well, we might have certain views, but we marry it with other views that other people might think are not compatible. You know what I'm saying? So Stacey might have certain views about Malcolm. That resonates with her. SE14 says MLK is being bastardized by the LGBTQ community especially. Oh, is it? Why you say that? How have they tried to do that? How have they co-opted him? And Hubi Realski says Martin was sounding more like Malcolm towards the end, which is why he got taken out. Oh, we're getting there.
What does that mean?
Saying that he stopped with the I have a dream stuff, woke up, had the reality lesson that Malcolm was trying to say to him, and the rest of Black
Martin was
America.
sounding more like Malcolm.
Yeah, towards the end of his life.
Okay.
Towards the end of MLK's life, yeah.
It's so mad.
That's why
They
he got
only
taken
met
out.
that one time, isn't it? It's only once, isn't it?
Yeah, I believe so, yeah.
Where they went had that meeting behind closed doors and whatever. And then obviously when they came out, they was all asking them
Yeah.
what did they discuss, and they was just like, we don't need to discuss.
But there was communication behind closed doors, though.
Yeah, man.
It was, yeah.
Must have been.
It was, yeah.
No, I think definitely message. Obviously, their people exchanged 100%, but it was just the fact that they hadn't
Yeah.
got together more.
Because the media and everybody pitted them against each other. Even black folk did that.
Yeah, 100%.
You know, we're
Yeah,
unfortunately
but like
the best
the
at
clip
that.
that you played of that guy that said he was very like obviously looking back, he was like that was scary to
Yeah,
them the
true
way
indeed.
Malcolm was talking.
True indeed, man.
So they would have rather have obviously gone the MLK route.
Mm-hmm.
I
I think they're
reckon.
more safer.
I reckon that supporters of Martin also supported Malcolm.
I think there was that as well. 100%.
As they were on the same type of path, as it pertains to the community
Yeah.
and their liberation.
But it seemed that the divide between them was a lot bigger earlier in their political careers. You know what I'm saying? Because Martin was more so like, regardless of what happens to you, just don't fight back. You know, just regardless. You know what I'm saying? We've seen footage. They'll get stuff pelted at them, slapped, punched, dogs go and grab their groins, all sorts of stuff. Hands up. You know what I'm saying? Malcolm not one time ever said that. You know what I'm saying? He was basically, that's foolishness.
Is there ever a time that you would depict to your children where that is the response they should choose, as in pacificity?
The new narrative. Don't get emotional. That's the new narrative.
I don't think so. It might depend on the context and the long-term strategy. But I don't see myself ever saying to them to have to be part of a movement that pushes that to the public, where
No.
Just saying on a personal.
Yeah.
Okay, on a personal.
Have you seen what's going on with what's that guy's name? He's a youth worker and he's a manager of some guy called Juka.
Oh, Bobby Kasanga.
Bobby Kasanga. Are you seeing what's happening over
I only
there?
saw something that happened to Bobby, but I don't know where it come from, what it's about.
Are you abreast with what's happening?
No, I just saw the clip everyone was talking about where he was saying the streets mum whatever. Not that he actually said that. Pound Sterling said that. Not actually him, but he got, I guess that gained some traction or whatever.
Oh, that clip there, or is it? I thought you were talking about the.
But I don't know what was happening after that. That's what I
Okay.
don't know.
So after that, apparently some of Juka's ops saw Kasanga by the bus stop with his daughter, and they kind of attacked him in it.
Yeah.
And he called his wife and said, "Come and collect our baby." And he went after them with his phone, to film them and whatnot. And he followed them. They were running away, and then they decided to turn around and then come at him. And then that particular altercation was filmed also. And then he jumped on camera afterwards saying, "All right, okay, I know where you live," and all sorts of stuff. Now the update is that the Juka's boys have now gone looking for such and such in his name, innit? So my question is, if you were with your daughter and some ops of the guy that you manage has now attacked you, are you doing that?
Not going back up by myself.
Yeah.
No,
Why?
because
Auntie Malcolm.
I mean, I'm thinking about the show, innit? So I'm thinking about what to say and what I shouldn't say. But
No,
I mean, in my sober
I want
mind,
your honesty. I think
in my
everybody would want your honesty.
yeah,
too.
yeah. But in my sober mind, I'd be like, okay, cool. You know, they got me or whatever. I don't want to perpetrate the nonsense, innit? Let's bounce. And it is what it is, man. These are also youngers to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're young, you know what I'm saying? So why am I, especially if I didn't take a big L, you know what I'm saying? I'm not injured, I'm not bleeding, I'm not on the ground crying, you know what I'm saying? All types of nonsense.
But your ego got bruised.
Yeah, I can't do that. I can't buy that with ego. You know what I'm saying? Absolutely not.
What do
You know
they
I'm saying?
do?
But his
No, but what do they
platform
do?
is Big Ego Media.
I hear it,
It's
still.
his entire brand, isn't it?
Still.
Did they do harm him physically in front of his daughter though?
But he was
Does it
calm
change?
though.
Does it change? Who was calm?
As in he wasn't stabbed or nothing like that, innit?
No, but he said that they were walking around with Boris.
This is bound to happen. But you know what I'm saying? But it's just not worth it. It's not worth it. You got a big platform, you got a family. These lot don't know what they're doing. In 10, 15 years, 20 years, they'll regret it.
So let's switch the oppressors, the white people, white young boys.
Same thing, man. You know what I'm saying? It's about peace.
So it's
You
a different way,
understand?
living in a different time. You're saying because
Yeah, it is,
when you were there saying that Martin was saying, "Hey, just don't respond
Yeah.
to violence."
You know what the whole difference is though? Like certain things in the streets is different, I think, to civil rights, innit? Like one, you're fighting for a noble cause. The streets is like we're fighting for blocks that none of us own, and it's just absolute waste of your life, innit? Martin at least was thinking long term for the civil rights of black folk across the country. This is what I think is the best thing. I'm going to follow in the footsteps of Gandhi. I'm going to follow in the footsteps of the Bible and his interpretation of the scriptures and things of that nature. And I feel like this is the best thing for us. So I understand it. I don't agree, but I understand it. Just accepting that someone beats you up on the roads, and I don't think the two are compatible at all. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I just don't think the two are compatible. I'm not even sure if Martin himself, if he was in that situation with Bobby Kasanga, would be like, oh yeah, whatever. No, because one is for a noble cause, one is a strategy, one is just defending yourself and your family, innit? Like you have to defend yourself and your family by any means necessary. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I understand Martin's strategy. I just don't agree necessarily.
Wasn't his upbringing what informed his approach to activism?
I guess so.
Can you give a bit of context as to what I mean by upbringing?
As in he was a minister? He was a minister's son?
Who?
You talking about
Talking about Malcolm.
oh, pardon me. Yeah.
A violent approach.
I mean, Malcolm wasn't violent though.
All right, okay.
Malcolm was just protect yourself. And if somebody starts trouble, make sure you're the one who ends the situation. But don't go around fighting people. No, you're a civilized black man. He wasn't for that. You know what I'm saying?
No, I'm not talking about making the first move.
Yeah.
Sorry, do you believe that he would make the first move?
He wasn't making the first move.
Do you believe that he would?
No. Because
Okay,
that's not
so
what he preached.
it's in response to.
It was always in response to. That's why the nation never carried guns. They never was on, oh, we're going to try and do so and so, so and so. No.
So, would you feel protected by a gunless nation?
It depends. If you're talking about on the world stage, then no. If you're talking about in certain situations, but you're in groups and you're rolling through and you're doing certain things, yeah, because you're all together. And we've seen it work. It's not something that's fake. We've seen it work.
Why is there a famous picture of him is AK-47 looking out a window? Is that contrived?
No, it's not at all. But it's
He posed for the picture.
somebody. No, but because things had changed, and I
You
guess
asked my
I remember
question.
when Nicki Minaj used that. There was so much uproar with that.
Sorry, is that the first element of Photoshop that was?
no, it's real. But the thing is, things have changed. He was no longer being protected by the nation. He felt as though everyone was against him.
Oh, so
know what
it
I'm
was
saying?
for his protection against his people.
Because 100%. And anybody else, anyone who might see that as opportunity. You know what I'm saying? You don't know where the enemy's going to come from. Because over the years, doing what you're doing, you're going to have a lot of enemies.
Were there any instances where we saw him respond with physical force? Or was he just talking to things?
No, I've not seen any footage.
Crazy way for me to basically frame that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I get what you mean.
Today is a celebration of
Yeah.
Malcolm. I'm just asking questions, isn't it?
There's no footage. I've not seen any footage of him fighting people, if that's what you're asking me. But in terms of them getting busy, 100%.
Who's who?
The nation.
Also, he's like the general. He sent people.
I mean, he was FOI. You know what I'm saying? So,
What's that, cuss word?
no, the fruit of Islam.
Fruit of Islam.
Yeah. Military training given to Muslim men in North America.
Okay.
Or military training for the men in North America that belong to Islam.
Yeah, so he never got his gun off.
No, they didn't use guns. Someone might say unofficially, in an unofficial capacity, some people might have gone rogue and did certain things. But in terms of teachings that was put there by the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, there was no use of guns to go and hurt and kill people.
So all these responses are just like bricks and clubs.
Or just, or somebody coming to fight you. This is why the FOI...
Oh, you mean like hand to hand?
Yeah.
Oh.
This is why the FOI, you're taught like martial arts.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? To protect yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%. So, yeah.
Yeah, there was very big on self-defense.
100%. And that was where obviously they butt heads, him and Martin. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, but also Martin sat down with the Honorable Elijah Muhammad too.
Wasn't somebody's car blown up?
Many people, but who?
His
who
house.
are you talking about?
So
Oh, Malcolm.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
By
that was
who?
around the time. That was around the time
And
of.
he had left the nation.
By who though?
We don't know for sure, but some people suspect there's people in the nation.
So
Well, at least he
they could
suspected.
use bombs but not guns.
Well, but remember, these are people who are rogue, innit? So these same people who use bombs would have used guns. You know what I'm saying? So, but in terms of what the nation stood for, no weaponry. You know what I'm saying? None of those things. It was literally you mind your business. You're trying to uplift your community and whatnot. But you are also prepared at any time to protect your community.
Shout out brother Muzun, innit? Yeah, he was deadly.
I don't know if he was nation though.
He had
But
a bow tie.
yeah, but
They
nothing.
called him brother
Yeah, but in the show.
Muzun.
Yeah, but in the show, no one says.
And he said
nation.
assalamu alaikum.
Yeah, that's what he meant to say. But but yeah, man.
All right, so we got some videos.
Yes, indeed.
But you wanted to give a nice little soliloquy.
Well, I just wanted to be fair, it's going to be in bits.
All right.
In bits. Because obviously, we talk about Malcolm a lot, and I'm mindful of the fact that a lot of our audience is young, innit? I say every now and again. You know what I'm saying? Like in their 20s and stuff. How are they going to know about Malcolm from TV and no disrespect from certain aspects of Black History Month? You know what I'm saying?
Stacey knows all about Malcolm, bro.
100%. I'm not talking about Stacey though.
Oh, okay.
I just said she studied under Professor Carr. You know what I'm saying? And went to Howard. I'm not talking about her.
Yeah.
Just like many of our young people. You know what I'm saying? So we know of Malcolm, but we don't know Malcolm, innit? So I wanted just to give a bit of a history lesson, go through parts of his life. And at different parts, we're going to play different videos. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully you guys enjoy it, you know what I'm saying? And interact with it as well, you know what I'm saying? So like I said, people know him, they know the glasses, innit? They know by any means necessary, you know what I'm saying? But we're going to play that clip anyway, because I think people know that by any means necessary came from Malcolm, but they've not seen him saying it, you know what I'm saying? Seeing the footage. But yeah, man, Brother Malcolm was more than a quote. It was more than a t-shirt, you know what I'm saying? And he was born Malcolm Little. In fact, I was going to do a little quiz. In fact, some of the answers...
Run the quiz, bro.
Some of the answers are in what I'm going to be talking about in it. So, you know what I'm saying? At least you can cram quickly. But yes, Malcolm Little was born May 19th, today, man, 1925 in Omaha, Nebraska. You know what I'm saying? I need that hoodie Emmanuel's wearing.
Mate, Stacey, get in line because I ain't got my hoodie yet. So
Can we be positive? Can we be positive?
Let's focus on Malcolm, people.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, he was born in Omaha, Nebraska. Who else was born in Omaha, Nebraska? Who's from Omaha, Nebraska that's famous today?
Omaha.
Yeah,
I know.
Boxer.
Wardley.
Bud.
Come on. I'm saying, bro, you're down 1-0. You're down 1-0.
I didn't know the quiz started. If it is a new, then I'm on it now.
To be fair, some of the quizzes is going to be random.
Okay.
Whenever
okay.
the spirit leads. You know what
So
I'm
we need to keep our eyes up the chat then.
saying? Terrence Bud Crawford, man.
Come
Legendary,
on.
you know what I'm saying? But yeah, Malcolm was born in 1925, May 19th in Omaha, during a period of extreme racial violence in America. His father, Earl Little, right? He was a follower of who?
Christ.
Yes. 1-1.
Come on.
That's not the answer I was
Gotcha.
looking for, but it's a good answer. I'm saying, who else? He was a leader of who? He was a follower of who?
Fahd Muhammad.
No, okay. I should take away that one for the answer. We're going to be nice today. No, the Honorable
Yeah, Elijah.
Marcus. Oh my God.
Look at Marcus
I'm
Garvey.
taking that one away. I'm taking that one. Exactly. Marcus Garvey, man. And he believed strongly in black nationalism. And and black self-reliance. Because of those beliefs, the family was repeatedly targeted by white supremacist groups like the Ku Klux Klan and the Black Legion. You know what I'm saying? Them cliques there was really active during them times, innit? Around the area as well. But when Malcolm was still young, his father died, man, in suspicious circumstances after after being attacked by white supremacists. You know what I'm saying? His mother later suffered severe mental health struggles and she was institutionalized, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's mum that's from Grenada, isn't it?
Yes, she was from Grenada, indeed. And Malcolm and his siblings were split up into foster homes. You know what I'm saying? And that instability shaped him deeply. As a young man, what happened? He moved to Boston, man, and he moved to Harlem. And he became involved in hustling, gambling, drugs, burglary, street life. That's where we get the name Detroit Red. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, he had the red, hair and whatnot. And he eventually ended up in prison, man, in 1946. As you guys know, or if you don't know, he was at the time doing like little licks, innit, like robbery sort of things, innit. And he got caught up with these white women who basically would inform him and his co-D, yes, pick up Hubie Wilski, Detroit Red, on certain properties that you can basically, you know what I'm saying? Exactly. When they're not around, go in there, rob everything, innit? And it didn't work out long term, innit? And obviously he ended up in prison in 1946. And this is pretty much where he had the biggest transformation, you know what I'm saying? And he educated himself relentlessly, man. You know what I'm saying? In fact, let me ask you this. What book did he read relentlessly? He copied words from this book.
Bible.
Nope. He copied every word from this book.
Who, Malcolm?
Malcolm, while he was in prison. To improve his vocabulary, to understand.
When you say copied, as in he wrote it down?
Yes, indeed.
Oh, okay. The Quran.
Nope.
The Hadith.
Nope.
Dictionary.
Dictionary. So this is why the man is so brilliant when it comes to his vocabulary. You know what I'm saying? He literally, opened up the book, wrote down everything. And a lot of that teaching came from the nation. You know what I'm saying? It was like, they showed him certain words. Like, for example, the contrast between white. So if someone was to basically go and check white now in the dictionary, what it means, pure, sanctified, delight, all that sort of stuff. And
Serious?
100%.
Let me see.
And compare it to black, dirty, evil, the devil, all them type of things that we still subconsciously, you know what I'm saying, are affected by today. And he said, wait a minute, this is the white man's book, surely. He said, yeah, like every other book. You understand? So...
Who is the name of the man that converted him in prison?
Oh, man.
Oh, that wasn't important?
No, very important.
Yeah, because I feel like that doesn't get spoken about to me.
I can't remember his name.
Bruh, you just erased him from history.
No, not at all. You
should have copied
serious
it down.
Serious guy in the nation.
You don't know.
Serious guy. No, I can't remember his name.
I'll find out.
Well, yes, please do. I can't remember his name. But yeah, man, he did a lot of work, man. And that's the thing, in the prisons, kind of like today to some degree, innit? To varying degrees, the nation was heavy in there, you know what I'm saying? So they were converting a lot of black folk, a lot of black men, you know what I'm saying? Helping them out in prison and just teaching them to stay away from certain nonsense things, innit?
Reginald?
Was it Reginald?
Mm-hmm. He kept visiting him and told him about the nation.
Visiting him? No. Somebody was in prison, though. I'm trying to remember. I need to go back on that and check. But somebody did tell him though while he was in prison, so that is correct also. But he also had that network within prison. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, exactly. Hubie Wilski, that was his brother telling him about the nation. But somebody was in prison. I can't remember.
John Elton Bembry, known in prison as Shorty or Bimbi.
Maybe.
Bimbi was not the Nation of Islam leadership, but he deeply influenced Malcolm intellectually, encouraging him to read, debate, educate himself, and transform his thinking while incarcerated. But the actual Nation of Islam introduction itself mainly came through his brother, Reginald, via visits and letters.
Yeah, but with that, he also had that network within the nation as well. Because certain people obviously was bubbling up and stuff, innit?
I'll block you, you know.
What happened now?
You only turn up to cause mischief. Brent, stop trolling. About what? What am I trolling about? You don't even know how to basically spot trolling. I ain't even started trolling yet. Yeah,
Yeah,
watch
man.
yourself. I'll block you. I'm on a militant flex again.
Come on.
Shout out Malcolm.
Big up Malcolm every single day.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, like I said, he copied the dictionary word for word.
Any means
Improved.
necessary, bro.
And he spent years in prison, man, reading history, philosophy, religion, politics. And during that time, he joined the Nation of Islam under the leadership of the most honorable Elijah Muhammad. As you guys know, the NOI preached black self-discipline, economic independence, self-respect, separation from white America, the white world, from oppressive systems, and also moral reform as well, man. You know what I'm saying? And obviously the brilliance of Malcolm was divinely given as well, innit? But it had to be molded. And it was molded in the nation, man. And he soon became one of the nation's most powerful speakers and organizers as well. He did so much, and he gave his life to the nation, man. You know what I'm saying? Muhammad Speaks, that was the official newspaper from the nation that he set up. It wasn't the official first newspaper. That was the Final Call of Islam. That was earlier before Malcolm joined. But in terms of a newspaper that was nationwide, I think that first newspaper kind of died down. Because there was a time when the Honorable Elijah Muhammad was sent to prison as well. But Malcolm said, no, we need some sort of publication. And then he set up Muhammad Speaks. And that was a nationwide newspaper, man. So that was there edifying the community and just informing the community about bare different things that's happening. Brilliant newspaper, you know. And it's not like, no disrespect. It's not like a newspaper that's just like A3 and, you know what I'm saying, one side, like 4 pages. Proper newspaper. You know how you see like the Financial Times, how it's big and folded. And
Why don't you bring one in? Surely you have one.
Yeah, I do actually. Yeah.
You should have brought it in, bro.
I should have even bought the autobiography today.
Yeah.
As well.
Just
But
pulled it up.
yeah. And probably got the answer to that question. You know what I'm saying? Sorry guys. Forgive me. But yeah, man. As you guys know, his intelligence, his charisma, his fearlessness, and his ability to communicate. You know what I'm saying? Made him one of the most influential black figures in all of America, man. He challenged white supremacy directly. I think I'm going to have to find a clip that Chrissy was speaking about earlier with Gil Noble, who was very influential in the 80s, I believe, in terms of interviewing a lot of black folk who were like professors, doctors, lecturers, all that sort of stuff, and giving information to the black community. So he's not that known, right? In fact, I thought he was more known than he was, but obviously when we played the clip, I know that not many people knew him. But he did a lot, man. You know what I'm saying? But like he said himself, during that time, people didn't like Malcolm because he forced people to have to face the reality, innit? That they didn't want to face. You know what I'm saying? That they didn't want to have to confront. But Malcolm was that guy, man. So, Brent, before I continue, let's go on to one of our clips. Let's play the first one, please. And then just go straight into the second one.
Our rank on this earth to be a man, to be a human being, to be respected as a human being, to be given the rights of a human being in this society, on this earth, in this day, which we intend to bring into existence by any means necessary. We declare our rank on this earth.
Can you remember when you first saw this? Because I always want to know, like, what was your origin story? And what did you feel that transformed you so much when it is that these people spoke? These people meaning all your Pan-African thought leaders and what? Yeah.
I think...
Because sometimes I want to be able to... Like, if I was moved like you, like, would it be any different?
You know, the thing is, I think the first time I actually heard about By Any Means Necessary, I think I read it. I don't think I saw the footage.
Same.
Yeah. I think I read it. Because I used to read some of his speeches. Obviously, the autobiography. Mandatory reading, please. All of our children should be reading. And if us as adults as well, if we haven't read it, we need to
When
read
you
it.
were 13?
What? By Any Means autobiography?
Were you reading the speeches
No.
when you were 13?
No. This was probably...
Just pause.
Yeah.
Just a little distraction. You'll get back to what it is that you're doing, because it's going to be a very long and informative session today.
Yeah.
So they got into a back and forth, him and Dami, because...
Okay, and you talking about you?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Dami said when he was 13, That's when it is that when back in the day Wenger used to basically say you have to be prudent with our cash because this, that, and the next, right? So when he was 13, he was contemplating the fiscal policies of Aston Wenger and Arsenal, right? And he's really pondering being the club that spends wisely, right? And Yusuf's laughing. He's like, "What? There's no way at 13 you were doing that." And I think he was projecting
Okay.
because in
Yeah.
Yusuf's mind, at 13 I wasn't doing such things. So he started ridiculing him because there's no way you were doing that. Just imagine that is how you look to upset a man. You tell him in his youth he went about the things that he's saying only because you went about the things that you were doing.
Imagine.
You understand? So I found it funny.
Yeah.
So when you said you were reading speeches, like what age were you? I wanted to hear something like
It probably
inspirational.
later teens. Probably like later teens.
Like
It wasn't
14,
like early.
15. That's good stuff, man.
Probably like 17, 18. Them sort of times. Yeah, not early. Nah, not early. Not early like that. Because we wasn't raised to be like, pro black. Mine just came.
Oh, serious?
Mine just inbuilt. It's in my genes.
So your parents aren't on that?
No. I wouldn't say that. My dad, the more and more I talk to my dad and stuff, I start to see certain things was in his family, and hence me mentioning what I said when our elder came on the show, that my uncle was in the same movement as him. So they probably know each other. You know what I'm saying? So that was there. And I guess we were exposed to Fela, we were exposed to Bob Marley, we were exposed to all those things, innit? But in terms of a conscious, intentional, only read this and no, that's me. That's what I did to my little one. You know what I'm saying? So she knows about Malcolm and she's 5. You know what I'm saying? She could tell you who his teacher was. She could tell you, oh, that's Malcolm X. He's my favorite. You know what I'm saying? Like, I couldn't do that at 5. You know what I'm saying? So it's different. It's different.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, my parents, I think I learned about the value of cherishing what we have from, I think, just their lived experience and their actions, as opposed to them sitting us down and talking about this. I know my mother used to be part of some sort of civil movement in Trinidad, and she was not violent with it, but violent with it.
Yeah.
But she she never talked about it like that, because I think that was before she became a Christian, or she didn't want to prioritize that type of behavior, whilst it is that we were looking at her as a Christian. I don't know what it is, but I didn't get my education from them in that particular sense.
Yeah.
To care about these particular things, but 100%, you can't be bringing the whites home, and we had a lot of talk about that. 100%, you know,
Yeah.
dinner table and whatnot, you know. The normal slating of the whites was there, you know. So I just assumed I fill in the gaps.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
Wow, but you seem as though you sought out these particular leaders, and you read up on their lives and whatnot, and you were inspired by them so much so that you too picked up the pen and started to muse and scribe. Yeah.
But you know what the funny thing is? Like, it's kind of like a child for the first 5-6 years. They don't remember. Like, do we remember in detail what we was doing in the first 5 years? Not really. But the seeds are sown in it by the parents.
My first memory, I was probably before I was 5, maybe at 5 even.
Yeah.
I was writing FUCK on the garage wall of my home in Trinidad.
There you go.
Yeah.
But the detail about other things, we don't remember it. You know what
I
I'm saying?
remember Stephen getting attacked by a dog,
Yeah.
a wild dog,
Mm.
and then one of our dogs killed
That dog.
that dog,
Come on.
but it died in the process.
Ah.
And not impossible afterwards.
Yeah, I know.
And then I remember tears. And I don't know if Stephen got buffed up, because obviously he must have done something. Obviously, Stephen was the favorite, isn't it? So I can understand why.
Allegedly.
No, it's not
Allegedly.
definitely not alleged. Definitely not alleged. But yeah, and then I remembered going to nursery in Auntie Marlene's nursery, but not all of the instances of me going there. Just that I went to anti-man industry, and then I remembered stepping off of the plane in England, being cold. Yeah. And I remember having colourful jackets on. And then the rest is history. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
So this memory, that you can remember. And how old
Not
were you?
before. It's not
Not before 15.
idiot. Not before
5.
5. Yeah, 5 onwards was a major because I remember that was the first time I went Nige.
Oh, is it?
So I remember that like it's yesterday.
Come on.
I literally had my 5th birthday there.
Yeah.
Yeah. I had I was there for my birthday. Yeah. They had a big party for me. My grandparents. So that was anything before then, I couldn't tell you. But 5 onwards, and stuff like that. And then that's so funny. It's similar to you. My parents weren't thinking like my dad was definitely a historian. So obviously I learned like a lot of stories through him.
Yeah.
As it pertains to like obviously Nigeria and certain obviously just in terms of politics and stuff like that. And also he that Tell magazine.
Tell magazine.
Tell magazine, Nigerian.
No.
Your dad never. It was Tell. That was the major 2 publications in Niger at that time. Tell and I think Newswatch or something, I believe. Those 2 magazines, he would have that religiously in the yard. So I would also read that. So that's how I would know
what's going on back
home type thing in that and stuff, and just picking up stories and stuff. And obviously he championed Fella. Obviously listened to him.
All
grew
the
up
time,
on
innit, man?
Though like his favorite artists were like Fela, Ebenezer Obey, like King Sunny Ade, Peters, all of them kind of things. They're always having the VHS, all them kind of things. They weren't necessarily thingy, but then also I remember at the time when they owned their shop and restaurant at the time, they put me in Saturday school. So I was going to a Saturday school, and that was led, funny enough, by a black French African woman. Yeah, so I was also learning French. Yeah. Then times there. Okay. And that was like, we're talking about 7? Okay. About 7. Yeah. 6, 7. And I enjoyed going there. There was, obviously, that's when it was like, it was black people there. Yeah. It wasn't, So they would teach us French, you get maths and thingy, and then you learn certain black history, but it was more African focused than it was anything else. So I don't know how, I can't tell you where I think it probably peaked for me in college times or secondary school, GCSE times, because history was my favorite subject. Yeah. So learning history and stuff like that. So being more, I guess, aware, and then college times. That's what I think there was a shift there, and I was just like, all of this, like obviously how I talk now, it's definitely more vim to obviously how I talk now. But back then, I was still saying certain stuff 100%. Then, because I look back on my Facebook sometimes, I'm thinking, right, I was still, there's nothing ain't really changed. Nothing ain't really changed. When I put certain posts up, I'm like, I basically had the same sentiments.
That's what I'm saying to you.
I basically had the same sentiments.
But this is what I'm saying. I feel like there's certain seeds that your parents kind of, you know what I'm saying, that you're around. And because again, as much as I don't think it was intentional, do this and do this, they might have told you, make sure you don't marry this person and certain things, But I remember my auntie who came from Nige to visit us, and then the next time I saw her was probably when I was in Nige as like a teenager or something, and she said to me, "Oh, when I came to London, I asked you, I said something about you. I asked you a question, and the way you responded, I just knew that you basically pro-black. You know what I'm saying? From like 6 or 7. I don't even remember her being in London. You know what I'm saying? Them times there. So there's certain things, man, that mold us, that just make it like, this is destiny. This is just meant to be what it is. You know what I'm saying? And again, you look at Malcolm. He probably thought he would never be a Muslim. You know what I'm saying? But the economic self-reliance, that mentality of doing for self was all there, those seeds, by his pups. You know what I'm saying? He was part of the UNIA. You know what I'm saying? Under the Honourable Marcus Mosiah Garvey. So it all does something, man. We can't just leave our kids to just be flapping in the wind. You know, we got to educate them. But
Found
yes.
me on Facebook.
This guy.
Said I found your Facebook.
Crazy.
What you didn't you want me to do this? So why'd you say it then? Well, you just say things when I'm wrong. I'm about,
Yeah.
I'm
I'm not-
basically to it. You find these posts, yeah. These anti-white posts.
No, there wasn't anti-white post.
Oh, that's not what you talk about?
No, there wasn't.
Just pro-black. Pro-black is not anti-white, guys.
It was anti-white post. It was actually more of the.
Bro, you been with your crew since 2016.
What crew?
Wait, you made SoundCloud. What is this? A mix? Straight up and nine can't be friends. Podcast.
Yeah, that was when we popped off.
I have to go. Oi, look at this red number. You can't see what I'm seeing. Christy, come on. The wig game was strong.
Wig?
That's not a wig? Wait, that's all your hair?
No, that was a ponytail. That wasn't a wig.
All that is your hair?
No.
You see it?
I know what we.
That's crazy. That's a lie.
What?
That's not your hair.
No, the bun part wasn't.
The rest of it is. So you used to proper perm your hair.
Yes.
Come on.
I was an avid creamy crack.
Come on, Christy. Come on, Christy. Come on, Christy.
Okay.
I don't know. We're talking about
can't see
Malcolm X.
what
I
I'm
don't know
saying,
what.
bro.
I'm
just providing commentary.
I don't understand what we're doing.
I'm
here.
just providing
I
commentary.
don't know what we're
In fact,
doing here.
continue talking about Malcolm.
I'm waiting for you to play the next video.
Can you imagine?
Oh, serious?
That's on my Facebook.
Is that what you instructed me to do?
Yes.
Number 2.
Yes.
Let me just play this whilst I have this in the background.
In any way
We can't say it.
encourage black people.
Ooh.
1 second, people. For those people who thought Malcolm was about violence, you know what I'm saying? This is something to hopefully dispel that, and hopefully you can be disabused of that idea.
Mm-hmm.
To go out and initiate acts of aggression indiscriminately against whites. But I do believe that the black man in the United States and any human being, anywhere, is well within his right to do whatever is necessary, by any means necessary, to protect his life and property, especially in a country where the federal government itself has proven that it is either unable or unwilling to protect the lives and property of those human beings. I don't in any way encourage.
There you go. So hopefully that gave people some insight. You've heard it from the man himself. You know what I'm saying? I do not instruct our people to go out there and just attack white people indiscriminately. When they're making it seem as though there's a big contrast between him and Malcolm, it's not what they are purporting it to be. Brent, the next clip, please.
Okay.
This clip is either a clip I can play now or at the very end, but let's play it now. And maybe we'll play it again at the end. So we can ask this question to ourselves. Christy, you might have an answer for this.
Come a time when black people wake up and become intellectually independent enough to think for themselves, as other humans are intellectually independent enough to think for themselves, then the black man will think like a black man, and he will feel for other black people. And this new thinking and feeling will cause black people to stick together. And then at that point, you'll have a situation where when you attack one black man, you are attacking all black men. And this type of black thinking will cause all black people to stick together. And this type of thinking also will bring an end to the brutality inflicted upon black people by white people. And it is the only thing that will bring an end to it. No federal court, state court, or city court will bring an end to it. It's something that the black man has to bring an end to himself. That there will.
Do you know anything about his disposition before he became educated?
In what way, though? Because
I'm
he
not
was
talking about educated in
Yeah,
the
yeah, I
sense
know.
where, an intellectual. Because he could be educated in the street.
Mhm.
But did he used to talk so eloquently?
I don't think so.
So when he read the dictionary, then everything just patterned up.
I think so. I think his brilliance was there. It's kind of like what we talk about with Marx. His brilliance is there naturally. You know what I'm saying? Let him study the dictionary.
Study the
words-
dictionary.
the words would be different.
Crazy bars.
What happened?
Study the dictionary.
Or read the dictionary. Why is that bad?
I don't know, like, for me, it's like, it's like an encyclopedia of just definitions, isn't it?
But that's what Malcolm did. That's what I said earlier.
I thought you said just copied it.
Learning what the words meant.
Oh, that's what you meant.
That's what he did. Yeah, he
Why
copied the
did
words
you say
out.
that then?
That's what I thought. Was expressed.
You know, I'm a really literal individual. So when you say copied it, I
Yeah.
thought when we get lines and when you get misbehave,
Oh no,
we're
no,
not
no.
we're not committed to that.
I remember that way. Going through the dictionary
Yeah,
and writing the
yeah.
definitions.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry about that. No.
So he
that's not what I
proper
meant.
just
He
consumed
learned,
it. All
yes.
right.
Yeah. So he was sharp. You know what I'm saying? He was always sharp, but you need that refining. You know what I'm saying? That came from prison. That came from the nation.
Imagine being refined in prison. That is crazy.
That's sometimes what it takes. You know what I'm saying? That's sometimes what it takes, man. You be wild. And so you go there and then you recognize you're wasting your life, man. You know what I'm saying? And everything just worked perfectly for him, I think. Went there, went through certain things, resisted, but then had people that gave him the information and helped him to recognize the world he was living in. You know what I'm saying? And with the teachings of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, he became a force to be reckoned with, man.
I wonder if he ever gave up on anybody, knowing that somebody didn't give up on him. So him seeing the worst in people, he should still extend the most grace and patience,
He probably
knowing what could come from the some sort of transformation.
Yeah. He probably did after that transformation, innit?
Look how poised he is sat there.
Yeah, but
Brilliant.
isn't that why he was so hurt when he got excommunicated though? Because that hurt him.
Yeah, it did. Oh man, it was hurt, man. Sometimes when I think about it, I get hurt too. Especially when I think about what happened later with Khalid and the Minister Farrakhan.
But wouldn't you have been at odds with who you aligned with if the institution that you followed looked to oust your hero?
That's why it's so sad, man. That's why it's so sad. But the thing is, Malcolm, because he was such a humble person and a loyal soldier, he taught everyone.
But don't you then question the institution if you felt that he was on the right side? Don't you question the institution?
But remember, he's a human being, so there's certain things that Malcolm got wrong. There's certain things that everyone got wrong. That gets wrong, innit?
You're on the side of the institution.
It's not about me choosing sides, innit? It's more so. It starts from the fact that Malcolm taught everyone, I'm not your leader. If there's anything that maybe you're at odds or whatever, your loyalty is not to me, it's to Mr. Muhammad. So I don't think Malcolm was surprised when people kind of abandoned him and went towards a leader, because he taught that. That was explicit to every single person in the mosque and those that were close to him. You know what I'm saying? The same thing that Khalid did. I'm not the guy. Farrakhan is the guy. You know what I'm saying? And this is the reason why there's one time where I was watching an interview, one other guy who was close with Khalid. For those who don't know, Khalid Abdul Muhammad, dark-skinned black man, shiny bald head, one of the greatest orators as well, right?
Another one.
You know what I'm saying? And when he had the situation that was with the minister, and he was suspended and all that sort of stuff, prior to that, he had said to people, I'm not going to basically be like Malcolm in it. You know what I'm saying? If ever I turn into a hypocrite and betray and do whatever, kill me. Kill me. I would rather be dead. You know what I'm saying?
What do you mean turn into Malcolm?
As in, I'm not going to go against my leader. You might not see it that way because he's not in the nation and stuff in it. But there was obviously things that took place where Malcolm went against Elijah Muhammad. It's just a fact. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel like that's quite a big insult to Malcolm, though. To say
but there's interview footage. He said bad things against Elijah Muhammad. You know what I'm saying? He was hurt. The man, it's just like when certain people are hurt, innit? They might say certain things that they don't necessarily mean and stuff. Malcolm did that. You know what I'm saying? We can't now erase that part, innit? But he loved Elijah. Oh man, this is the reason why I said that time when
But loving your abuser is not a sickness.
Abuser?
Oh, you didn't abuse him?
In what way? What do you mean abuser?
Well, he excommunicated him, isn't it?
That makes you an abuser? No, we
as
can't
in
use those words.
as in you're up. No, because you've painted in your head what
No,
the abuser looks like, innit?
No, because he didn't do any of the sort.
Didn't he try to kill him?
No, he didn't.
Okay.
We're gonna get into this because I
But
want to
it
give.
wasn't it just more of for them. Nobody's bigger than the program, and I felt like from an outside perspective, because obviously I'm not from an outside perspective. It seemed like
He was next up.
the
You wanted
jealousy.
him.
There was a lot of jealousy among
certain people.
certain
That's a fact.
towards Malcolm.
That's a fact.
So the fact that he was obviously becoming this key figure, I felt like people maybe, again, just outside opinion, people felt like he's more overshadowing
Yeah.
the minister Elijah Muhammad, and people are now only looking to Malcolm as a spokesperson.
I don't think people were looking to only to Malcolm, but there was 100% people who were jealous. Oh, that's a fact. 100%. And if I'm being honest with you, some of them were Elijah Muhammad's children. 100%. The history tells it. You know what I'm saying? So they were happy that there was that you know what I'm saying, that gap between the two of them. You want to say something?
Is he a fruit?
I don't know. Starts as fruit. F-O-Y. Why?
What? Is this a
'Cause
promise?
you don't like what you're saying.
Is he?
You don't like what
is
you're
he threatening me? Is he threatening me?
He just wants you to show some respect to Malcolm.
You don't think I'm showing him respect?
No, you are, but
What
obviously.
are you talking about? I just
I'm
said
just
the guy
telling
had
you what
poise
you're
and whatnot.
saying.
And
No.
What is it-
I
what-
think
what
it's
was-
when you mention abuser? I think that's what it is.
he did abuse him.
How? Why are you saying he abused it?
He basically turned people against him.
How?
And-
What do you mean? How? In what way?
I might be wrong.
You're 100% wrong.
So-
What happened?
You don't think it did?
How did it?
I've only watched the movies.
You know they both did it to each other. Then you understand that, right? 100%. Like you can't just pick
Wait. So
one side.
Malcolm abused
No,
Elijah?
No, they didn't abuse.
I've decided to use this word because
I don't know why
it
you
triggers
use
people.
Don't nobody abuse anybody, but both of them. And the thing is, Elijah Muhammad, I don't
Abuse can
remember.
come in different forms, right?
Okay, fine, but there was no abuse there. Malcolm probably said far more against the nation than Elijah Muhammad said against Malcolm. That's just a fact. That's nothing to even dispute.
But
Do you get what
was
I'm
he
saying?
right?
Was he? I don't think he was right.
Oh.
I don't think he was right. Again, I'm chalking it down to.
What did he say that was wrong?
Let's not get into it. Again,
Oh, sorry. I thought today was Malcolm X Day.
No, it is. But remember, we're praising Malcolm. Like, no one's perfect, isn't it? So I didn't want to spend
You
time
asked
on
people
his-
to join the
his
Discord.
wrongs, you know what I'm saying?
Is it just to praise him?
No. But again, there's a sequence. We're going to get to why.
I like sequences. Yeah.
We're going to get to why he
I like
was
sequences,
suspended.
I like
You know what I'm saying?
sequences.
Because obviously, we can't. Remember, I'm trying to paint a picture that Malcolm was part of the Nation of Islam. He was not the leader of the Nation of Islam. He was a national spokesperson of the Nation of Islam. He pointed everyone towards the teachings of Elijah Muhammad. That's what he did, right? He was the first. He'd be the first person to tell you, not me. That's the man.
Yeah.
And as a loyal soldier, you're meant to listen to what that person says.
Even if it's wrong.
As long as you're part of that organization, yes. If you don't like it, you leave. That's what
Fair,
it is.
fair.
Well, why do people in the Labour Party get sat down and suspended? Because you're not going with the program. Why are you voting against certain things that we want to roll out? You know what I'm saying?
I need to know if it is. I need security because I'm very scared of this guy. Am I not supposed to be scared?
No, big up Star Steph, man. He's part of us, man. He's our security.
Who's our?
The TMP.
I know I've seen him chiming in at certain points.
At certain points of
seen it too.
foolishness. Sorry. I'm very surprised this is what ladies going down.
I didn't know he swallowed a dictionary too.
Oh my God.
Right, this guy.
Wait. I only meant good, as in like how
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I
he
understand.
did it.
Okay.
All right.
Mirad says, I can't believe Iman thinks Malcolm wasn't on violence. You heard him talk for himself. This is why these are not my words, is it? When was Malcolm on violence? He was against what? Protecting yourself, self-defense. He never told people to go out there and assault people. What?
I see how you've basically.
not an animal.
You see how you have basically defined violence. It's a proactive action,
Mm.
and I don't see violence as that.
Okay.
It could be in defense too. The act is a
Okay.
violent act.
But it's more so me
Could still be
speaking-
in defense.
It's more so me speaking to the context that a lot of the time people say, oh yeah, they're on violence, and make it seem as though these people who are going out there marching or moving around in groups are going out there hurting and attacking people just because. You know, even if it's not just because of something. But that's never the case. The nation is taught never to instigate something.
Question: would you have been against that particular policy of wait until you're slapped before you then go on
I
scorch?
wouldn't have been against it, no.
Would you have been part of a because Black Panthers would it also on a let me
Even
get
the Black
slapped
Panthers.
up first?
I
It
think
went on a hey, prevention is better than
you have to remember with the organization, some people go by the book. Some people are not always fully by the book. So
you
again,
need them around, you know.
this is what I'm trying to say.
Just as a possible deterrent.
You
But again,
understand?
with Black Panthers, it was more so if they're going to be armed, we're going to be armed too.
Self-defense. Yes.
It wasn't just because
No.
we want to pick up a gun. It's like, okay, you want to have a gun and have the upper hand, but when we have it now, it's an issue.
Exactly. Let's level the playing field. That's what it's about. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. Miraculous Mary said, ask E-Man what he said about JFK. I will tell you what he said. In fact, I'll play the video so you can see it for yourself.
Oh, it's in the sequence.
It's in the sequence.
Come on.
This is Malcolm, man. I don't play with brother Malcolm. You know?
Well, evidently.
You understand?
Maybe because I'm this today years old, but anytime you refer back to that specific speech, I've always thought. Anytime I've heard it, I've always thought I don't understand what the big deal is.
Yeah.
I genuinely don't understand what the big deal was.
Basically.
The way they made it, I was like, they're making it seem like he threatened violence or something.
He didn't at all.
And I'm just like, I feel like what he said was very.
Christie says in 2008.
Right? What's wrong with you?
It's so
No, what's wrong with-
feeling Beyonce's If I Were a Boy.
Okay.
If I were a boy.
Anyway, back to the matter at hand.
Oh.
Christie.
See, he's made me forget what I was going to say.
People misinterpreting the whole.
Yeah, I
Just
just
coming
kind
home
of
to roost.
yeah. I feel like I don't see what he said there that would.
That was a big deal.
That
innit?
was a big deal that they made it such a fuss.
But they wanted to find something. I remember America loved JFK though. You know what I'm saying? So he was a president that people loved. So to say anything that didn't show any empathy was, okay, we got you now. We got you now. You know what I'm saying? And this is what Murad is falling for, because Murad doesn't know the context or seeing the video. But this is what TDA is for. You know what I'm saying? So that we can, again, educate. Because I don't understand why you're pointing us to that as if he said something that was crazy. You know what I'm saying? So
Obviously, I get it because of the timing.
yeah,
It
100%.
just happened, didn't
100%.
it? So I guess because of the timing,
Yeah.
it could be deemed. But again, to me, I'm just like,
Yeah. And yeah,
basically saying this is what happens.
exactly. When you perpetrate nonsense around the world. That's what he said. And he said that I'm not sad about it. I'm not sad about it because this is what happens. He lived what he was saying. You know what I'm saying? So, but the issue is though, Elijah Muhammad said, don't say anything. You know what I'm saying? The leader said, don't say anything. You know what I'm saying? They love JFK. I know this is an amazing opportunity. You know what I'm saying? You want to go with the trend and say something. We normally do X, Y, Z, but don't do it in this occasion. Let's be smart. Let's think about our people and how they may suffer because of the words we're going to say, right? And Malcolm adhered to it for the entirety of his speech till the end when he was then asked his opinion. And I guess it just came out, man. And you're going to see what he said after the interview. And that's basically why he was suspended. You understand? It's not because of anything else. Don't let them make you feel as though Elijah did all that. No. You know what I'm saying? We have to know the facts, man. We have to know the facts. Anyway, next video, Brent.
Which one? Number 3?
I think you did that one already. It's just the time to wake up. I did want to ask a question though.
What was the question?
Have
As
we
in
woken
past the
up?
quiz, isn't it? Go on. Already.
Have we woken up? Malcolm
Yes.
said, okay, Malcolm, let me remind you what he said. Right? Malcolm said, there will come a time where black folk will wake up right, and see each other as, brothers and sisters, so that if you attack one black folk, you're attacking all of us. And we'll think like rational, intellectual beings, etc., etc., etc. And we'll recognize that our liberation, I'm paraphrasing now, doesn't come from other people. We have to make that real by ourselves. Has that realization come upon us yet?
No.
Yes.
Okay.
Is there a fatigue with you when it is that you see things like Bobby Kasanga, the incident, where you could carry yourself in an environment that's hostile, and you could be doing all of the good work for years and years, helping young people, helping older people. And you've gone into an environment that's mad hostile, and they've come and basically jeopardized your life. Because, as they keep saying, a hungry man is a certain man.
Yeah, angry man.
Yeah, an angry man. Do you get fatigue when you see stuff like that? Black fatigue.
I don't know, man. I'm trying to understand your question properly. What exactly would give me that black fatigue? What are you saying? Try and rephrase it.
So you are known as a pillar in the community, as a helper, right? Some sort of custodian who helps 24/7, right? And you're on record as that. Let's say prime youth worker, and you've gone into an environment, let's say an estate, and some of the young G's have come through and violated you. Would you be, as it is that they hang up, string up, would you be screaming, "But y'all know me, I help y'all"?
I mean,
They don't care about your goodie badges.
would I get tired of all of this nonsense? Going back and I'm feeling disappointed by the people. Not enough to stop me. Because I get tired now, though, sometimes. You know what I'm saying? But I'm still here. We're still here trying to do our best for our community, our people. Innit?
So now that you've brought it to today, when you say you get tired sometimes, you mean of telling people the same thing? Don't you feel that you're actually seeing a change in the
100%.
minds of the people that you're speaking to every single day?
I see it as I kind of see it as a stock market where the overall trajectory is going up, yeah. But along the way, it's like, do you know what I'm saying?
Don't just do that. Give me an example of when there's a dip.
So it could be maybe, I feel like we're on this self-reliance thing, but then it's like, oh yeah, let's forget all of that and focus on the politics because the politics might help us more. You know what I'm saying? So maybe we start to forget about us doing it for self and realizing no one's come to save us. So then we start focusing on our resources on other movements for other organizations and looking to this next politician as a savior. So it's almost like, we kind of, and then something else comes back up.
You're not being clear enough, because I know that you would espouse promotional language towards conservatives because of the policies that they had, right? Because you then say it's better for black people.
Okay.
Right? And now you're suggesting as though when we talk about politics and voting and the importance of voting, that's when you're like, oh crap, you're not focused on self-reliance.
No, you're getting it wrong. It's more so me saying, because remember, I don't give a damn about the party. Whatever is there that can help us. Some people don't think about what's there to help us. Some people think, oh, there's a new leader. Oh, let's go and rely on the liberals. Oh, let's go and rely on the left, or whatever it may be, thinking that us being there overall will help us all. To me, even if it does help us, that might take 400 years. To me, I think the best thing is that we focus our attention on helping ourselves. So when it seems to move away from that, it's like, guys, I understand why some of us still believe that, but let's try and make more of us.
When you say us, who are you referring to? Because I fully believe that the TDA community is net positive on a mad one. Since we began, I 120% believe that the majority of us, and when I say us, I'm talking about the majority here, we're in that.
Yeah.
Where every single day we're choosing, and every single day they tune in. That's a choice to basically say, yeah, I'm on it. I'm on this journey with you. So I don't know when you say us, I don't know what you're talking about.
But listen to what you said. It's a net positive. That implies there's still some that's negative, right? And I'm basically saying overall.
My mistake. Because I said that, it gave you a little leeway in.
It's not leeway in. It's you.
I'm gonna say any of the small percentile, it's insignificant.
Okay, cool.
Why would I focus on that?
Are you thinking about are you just focusing on TDA community? Are you thinking about
I could only focus on the community that I'm seeing.
Okay, cool.
I am serving right now is the ones that are listening to us right now.
Yeah, I don't.
The ones that have invested, the ones that continue to invest, the ones that turn up to events, the ones that say, what we just did, I don't think that is progressive. based on what it is that you're telling us, I don't think that's progressive for the bulk of us. They're now feeding in and giving constructive criticism, right? These people are far more important than those who we might want to focus on. No,
Yeah, but
so the people I'm talking about are the people that have been turning up every single day,
and that's fantastic. And I hear what you're saying. But remember, our message and all of this media footprint of ours, that's going to be here forever, is for those that will come tomorrow.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And those who come tomorrow, some of them are ignorant. I don't mean it in a negative, insulting way, but just don't know. Do you know what I'm saying? And some people might fight against those who are in the know. You know what I'm saying? And so what I'm basically trying to say is there's a constant struggle. And every now and again on that tug of war, where it might seem like you're almost losing, it's like, oh man, why is this the case? But then we get a new lease on life, and then we keep going.
No, man.
That's how I see it.
I guess I'm exposed to far too many positive signs than negative for me to even believe that what we're doing, what we have been doing, isn't working. It's crazy.
I'm not saying it's not working, but
sitting here in this particular space, everybody coming in apparently believing that there's this money pouring through here due to the nature of what the space looks like. It's wonderful.
Yeah,
it's wonderful.
Yeah.
So when you say the we and whatnot, or the people, I really.
It's not me just talking about. It's not me talking about TDA. It's us as a black. Remember, we're doing what we're doing.
I'm far too much of a hopeful man, man. I'm
Same
seeing far
here.
too much hope, and I've never believed that all of us, as in the entire community, needs to be on board with something. You just need those individuals who people would look to follow blindly. You just need to build something where everybody would then go to, because all right, you can affect change without having all their mindsets change.
Oh, that's a fact.
So it's only a few of us that's needed.
I understand
It's
that.
just as long as it is that you build something and you sustain it in a wonderful way that everybody benefits, you can still achieve your thing. You can trick them
You're not saying anything I
themselves up.
disagree with. I agree with everything you're saying. Everything you're saying.
Yeah, man.
I'm saying we're on the same page.
And we have more than a handful here at TDA, bro. We have more than a handful invested in TNB. That in itself has me 100% perennially optimistic.
True indeed. More need to invest, though. I have to say that too. More need to invest.
They're each and every day. Let me shout out Bex. She's now a TNB investor.
Come on.
Yeah,
she made the decision.
100%.
I love it. I love it.
Did say a large part of it was that 50%, percent back.
Yeah,
because she knows. Yes.
Yeah.
And I do believe the education that you've been spouting on Freedom is Capital and also the Beacon, has gingered her enough to take that step, that leap. That leap is wavy though. You get me? It's not one of them leaps where you're screaming because there's wings that you get, man, and you fly.
True indeed.
I don't like this picture on this person's page. I see it, I'm thinking, what is this?
Throwing ourselves a little bit.
The state is and always has been anti-black. They have always engaged in brutality and violence against black people. I don't know what conversation you're having, but
ACAB True Crime. Where you from, man? Obviously, the first time we're seeing this person, isn't it?
I've seen this picture before.
Yeah.
Hey, Star Seth, babe, man. What do you mean donation? I know you're joking, but
this is
remember,
your virgin, isn't it?
Remember,
fruit.
He's not fruit. He's not ever white. But remember, this is not donations. This is not donations, guys.
Wait, what is not donations?
They're buying shares in TV.
Wait, so
that's why I think it's irresponsible.
This is why I don't like this fella.
This is why
I'm gonna block him.
No,
he's one of these.
We have to correct.
He's one of the ones that we need to root out, prune out,
or educate. You understand?
Yeah? Yes. I've seen him before. He's been here long enough to know that this is not no donations.
He's got loads of
Promise.
He's got loads of money. Invest. You know what I'm saying? You understand?
Fruit.
Yeah, man. Oh, okay. Big up ACAB True Crime. First time here. Hey, from what's that? What's the MP?
From Minneapolis.
Okay. Big up you, man.
I hope that means Minneapolis.
What's the MPL? Yeah, we're not good with acronyms, man. Especially when they're small letters. What's that mean? But big up you for.
That's a lot of
We're here every day, by the way. 8:15 to 10:30. You know what I'm saying? But yes. What was I saying? I think another video.
Yeah, I've looked
Coming home to Reese the video.
Oh no, we're gonna come to that.
got to do is say salam alaikum. Let's say it slow. Salam alaikum. Salam alaikum.
Salam alaikum.
Salam alaikum.
Salam alaikum.
Salam alaikum.
Salam alaikum.
You got it down pat? See, you haven't said it for 400 years, so you find a hard time. But if you can say Lewandowski and Stanowitz and all those old kind of funny times.
Wow, he's before his time. He knew about Lewandowski.
Big up, Malcolm.
Crazy striker. Whoa.
Telling you.
What a prophet.
And Polish words, you should be able to twist your tongue on that African kick for a change. When you go among our people in Africa, you don't find people getting drunk. You don't find people fighting one another. You find everybody trying to get together today under his own vine and fig tree.
That's right.
You find everybody practicing love and harmony and unity and forgetting all of the things that bring about division or divisiveness among us. And here in Harlem, from today on in,
FBAs have left the
there's
chat.
not, most of us out here are really black-minded, frankly, and are nationalistic, African nationalists, black nationalists, every kind of nationalist. Don't care whether you're a Baptist or Methodist or holy roller, foot washer or sanctified, in Christ, on Christ, or around Christ. You catching hell right here with all of us together. All you got to do is say salam alaikum.
That was, again, like you said, he's a prophet, man. And it was very timely because he knew that Murad would be here on his birthday in 2026 saying what he just said. Hold on. What about the black Catholics and Christians in those times? Didn't they feel isolated? No, they didn't. Because listen to what he just said at the end. We have to unify. It's not about division, man. I don't give a damn what denomination you belong to. You're still experiencing what all of us as black folk are experiencing. You know what I'm saying? So let's, again, forget the division and join together, man. This next clip, for those who are easily triggered, you might want to stay.
So
you can be triggered
cap?
more.
Joshua. What, Josh? What's cap?
Let's not wait for that response.
I'm waiting for
You can
the
find your way to the Discord, Josh. Here's the next clip.
Yes. Hope everyone take
In
note,
order for
please.
you and me to devise some kind of method or strategy to offset some of the events or repetition of the events that have taken place here in Los Angeles recently, we have to go to the root. We have to go to the cause. Dealing with the condition itself is not enough. And it is because of our effort toward getting straight to the root that people oftentimes think we're dealing in hate.
We are oppressed. We are exploited. We are downtrodden. We are denied not only civil rights, but even human rights. So the only way we're going to get some of this oppression and exploitation.
That sounds like Honorable. Is that Malcolm?
Mr. Farrakhan.
Yeah.
It's Malcolm.
Wow. They sound similar.
Away from us or aside from us is come together against the common enemy.
Yeah.
Who taught you to hate the texture of your hair?
Come on.
Who taught you to hate the color of your skin to such extent that you bleach to get like the white man?
Come on.
Who taught you to hate the shape of your nose and the shape of your lips? Who taught you to hate yourself from the top of your head to the soles of your feet? Who taught you to hate your own kind? Who taught you to hate the race that you belong to? So much so that you don't want to be around each other. No, before you come asking Mr. Muhammad, does he teach hate, you should ask yourself, who taught you to hate being what God gave you? And I, for one, as a Muslim, believe that the white man is intelligent enough. If he were made to realize how black people really feel and how fed up we are without that old compromise and sweet talk. Stop sweet talking him. Tell him how you feel. Tell him what kind of hell you've been catching, and let him know that if he's not ready to clean his house up, if he's not ready to clean his house up, he shouldn't have a house. It should catch on fire and burn down.
That music is
In order for you and
dramatic.
me
Brother
to
Malcolm. Man, they weren't ready.
Very powerful.
And some of us today are still not ready. Miraculous Mary, I thought you was Star Steph, please get onto him, please. Come on.
Crazy how you sent your hounds on him. I would
Get
have
him out of there.
definitely. I would have found a different church.
Mm.
I don't think I could have been under Martin's preaching. Yeah, I would have found a more militant preacher.
Come on.
Yeah. I mean, I would have definitely gone to some of these like talks and whatnot, because I would have been on business, innit?
Facts.
But obviously, I wouldn't have converted to Islam. That much I know.
Yeah. That's it, man. But again, all that matters is that we're on the same page, man. You know what I'm saying? We fight for it in different ways. This next clip is for all of you in the chat that I hope everyone, again, was triggered by that last one, because sometimes we do have to ask ourselves who taught us to hate certain things about ourselves. And until we start to love every aspect of ourselves, we're going to struggle to unify with ourselves. And this next clip here is for those who, for some reason, every now and again, get excited by the left-wingers, the new guys that come, you know what I'm saying, thinking salvation will be found in them.
Person that you see calling himself a liberal is the most dangerous thing in the entire Western Hemisphere. He's the most deceitful. He's like a fox. And a fox is always more dangerous in the forest than the wolf. You can see the wolf coming. You know what he's up to. But the fox will fool you. He comes at you with his mouth shaped in such a way that even though you see his teeth, you think he's smiling. The white person that you see calling himself a liberal is the most dangerous thing.
Do you think that still applies today? Wouldn't you call yourself a liberal?
No, he said the white people that call themselves a liberal.
Oh,
call themselves
okay,
liberals.
it's not blacks.
No, he's talking about those folk.
Okay.
Yeah, 100% applies. 100%. This is why I don't get excited when with all this allyship talk. No, Africans need to focus on Africans and Africa. That's it. You can't guarantee everything, but at least we can negotiate that one a bit better. You know what I'm saying? But yeah.
I don't think you need to guess.
You understand? Yeah. Edifying things. You understand?
Liberalism. Yeah, I don't think it's left wing.
Okay.
When that says liberal isn't left wing, liberal is centrist.
Okay.
Nice try, man.
If that's what you think, that's what you think.
You don't think so?
I think it's that whole. Do you know what it is? It's like this is how we get caught up with certain things. A lot of the time, people are not one thing. Do you know what I'm saying? It's the things they say and how they like to jump onto a particular thing. Oh yeah, black people, and then jump onto this. And no, you can kind of tell from their fruits, innit? They're not necessarily just one thing, like most of us. This is why, you know what I'm saying? It just says there, liberal is definitely left wing. That Fernand will say these things because obviously he doesn't want it to be associated with that.
So you do think liberal is left wing?
Of course it is, but I'm saying it's more than that.
So don't you think that you're liberal?
No, not in that sense.
What sense?
In the sense, in the sense of being a liberal.
You see what a liberal is.
You understand?
Define liberal.
And then while you're doing that, the next clip, guys, will basically get onto but basically around the time when Malcolm started to transition away from the nation.
All right, I'll play that clip just now. So liberal, a person or set of ideas that generally supports individual freedoms, civil rights, equality, and social or political change. How are you not a mother effing liberal?
Because this is why when we read dictionary definitions, it doesn't always apply the context.
The guy who swallowed the dictionary.
No, because
we are supporting.
No, but he was able to apply the context, innit?
We're now saying we shouldn't swallow dictionary.
This is why the man from Uncle asked the right question, because he said liberal or libertarian. Because if you were to look at the definition for both, you might get confused. But a libertarian traditionally would be what some people would say is all the way on the right.
I beg you. And liberals. What did we talk about? What was introduced? So why are you now?
Because I'm trying to explain to you the difference when it comes.
Don't look as though you're frustrated with this simple.
I'm not frustrated.
Simple question I'm asking.
I'm trying to explain to you the difference. Look, Hugh Burilski, liberal equals white savior. There's a context applied to it. You can't just those words.
What are you saying?
About the liberal.
I've just read it, and you're about to tell us why we shouldn't listen to dictionary definitions.
That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying to you there's a context applied to what you're saying. And the context is typically applied to those who are on the left.
I asked you
so when you're talking about
liberal.
Listen, so when you talk about social justice and all that stuff, a lot of that would apply to marginalized communities. So the LGBTQ and the other marginalized communities out there. It's not in the sense
many of your
you're talking about me.
heroes were liberals.
Like who?
You keep on talking about Gavi.
All right, let's move on. Next video.
How about the other one?
Steph, come for him again.
Nkrumah. Nkrumah.
We're not going to disrespect our leaders, man.
Is he a liberal?
A laborer, a liberal.
Did you say labourer?
That's what it sounded like you said.
You know, wait, you see what you're trying to do now? You see how
I
you're
just
trying to
don't- I just
basically
don't want
mash
you
up
to-
my particular argument now
you're doing
by
that already.
saying that I'm not even speaking properly.
You're
yeah?
You're doing that already.
Is Nkrumah a liberal?
No, he's not a liberal. All these people are liberals that take... Nkrumah was a Pan-Africanist.
And Pan-Africanist liberals. Do they have liberal ideas?
I mean, it depends who you talk
Based
to.
on the definition, brother.
I don't know.
I
I'm
want
not
to
going
swallow
by that
dictionaries too.
Good, then start. But don't start with liberal, because that's L. Start with A. You know what I'm saying? Get context. Start with aardvark.
Start with A.
Start with aardvark.
Oh, I shouldn't jump to the middle of the book.
No.
I should begin.
There's order.
A.
There's order for a reason. Hey, but we got more videos.
All right, yeah, come on, let's go. Next video.
All right, so the next video basically is just Malcolm responding to the whole thing about the chickens coming home to roost. The question of basically what he said and basically why he was suspended.
Let's see.
Some months ago with your leader. Is that over?
Well, I've been silent for the past 90 days because of some statements I made concerning the President of the United States, which were distorted.
They were distorted?
And yes.
What did you say, Malcolm?
Well, I said the same thing that everybody says, that his assassination was the result of the climate of hate. But only I said the chickens came home to roost, and which means the same thing. Climate of hate means that this is the result of something. And when I said chickens coming home to roost, I said the same thing.
But you did not say that you were glad the president was killed.
No, that's what the press said. What would I look like saying that I'm glad the president was killed?
Malcolm, this was your first public statement in that 90-day period, is it not?
First time I opened up my mouth in 90 days. That's why I'm talking so fast and so hot.
You feel, however, that we're making progress.
No. I will never say that progress is being made. Knife in my back 9 inches and pull it out 6 inches. There's no progress. You pull it all the way out, that's not progress. The progress is healing the wound that's a blow made. And they haven't even begun to pull a knife out.
Am I reading what I'm reading right now?
For Mirad?
Yes.
Mirad.
Crazy right now.
Wait. I can't hear what he's saying whilst it is that you're talking of him. What do you want me to do? One thing at a time. Do you want to focus on Mirad now?
Yeah. I'm joking. Go.
All right.
Much less try and heal the wound.
How are you letting Mirad distract you from what Malcolm's saying?
I just know it verbatim, that's why. I do this.
Okay, fair.
They won't even admit the knife is there.
You haven't? Controversy some months ago with your leader. Is that over?
Did you film this?
No. This on someone's Instagram page.
Not as in, were you back then? Did they pull the camera?
No.
Right.
I would have done it better.
Steady hands on that.
You understand?
Fair.
But yeah, man. Hey, Mirad, don't be calling Malcolm
Yeah,
these words. Don't do that.
So what happened? What we all reacting to?
He said, what an idiot.
As in Malcolm?
Yeah. He said Elijah told him and everyone not to say anything. There was a movement and ideology that centered around being neutral and not getting involved. It was an idiotic thing to say. Mirad, behave yourself. Let's show some respect, man.
Yeah, an idiot is a very strong
don't do that.
word to use to anybody, to be honest. It needs to be justified.
When you wouldn't do half of what he done.
It needs to be warranted.
Yeah, you wouldn't do half of what he would do.
Not even 100th.
So.
Yeah, behave yourself, Mirad, man. All right, so at this point in time, obviously, he was suspended for 90 days. And the people that, again, like Christy was saying earlier, who were jealous and didn't want there to be that healing between the two, they found a way to basically widen the gap in it. And they blocked Malcolm from getting back to his teacher. You know what I'm saying? Unfortunately, our people are still the way they are, even in organizations, man. People are jealous. People have their own agendas and things of that nature, man. So they were happy to see that Malcolm, who would have, I guess, likely been the leader after Elijah Muhammad transitions and stuff, they didn't want to see it, man. You know what I'm saying? And to be honest with you, some people are corrupt. Again, you get it in every organization and every network, innit? Like, there's always going to be some people who are just some type of way. So they didn't like it because Malcolm was not a corrupt guy. Very by the book, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, so when all that sort of stuff was happening, he left the nation because he started to realize that there won't be any way back in it. There won't be any way back. And Oh no. There won't be any way back. And
Just move your phone for a second, please, Christy.
Not me.
What, you?
don't know.
Let me see. Oh, it
Yeah.
stopped. Thank you.
Yeah, so yeah, basically, yeah. So he had different views, I guess. At a certain point, I was like, okay, cool. It doesn't look like I'm gonna be able to come back in it. So let me just basically do my own thing in it. So that's when he does his own thing. But prior to that, he goes on and does Hajj. You know what I'm saying, which is one of the pillars of Islam.
When are you doing yours?
I don't know. I'm not too sure yet. You know what I'm saying?
Why haven't you prioritized it?
I know. I just feel like there's more work to be done on the ground here, man, for my people. Them. You understand? So yeah. But yeah. Anyway.
What did you do before?
For what?
Before you were called to your maker?
Yeah, hopefully at some point, I guess. You understand?
As in, when you say you guess, as in you plan to?
Yeah, why not? You know? You understand?
You want a sponsor?
No, I don't need one. I'm like Corbin. Anyway, can we get back to the video bit? So can you play the next
I don't know
video?
why it is that you think I'm asking stupid questions. I would have never thought you would have gone Hajj.
I know, I want to be Al-Haji.
What does that mean?
That's your title.
You're Al-Haji?
Yeah. Al-Haji Manuel.
Oh, wow. So I didn't think that you were going to be doing a pilgrimage.
Okay, cool.
But now we all know that you are planning to do pilgrimage before you were called to your maker.
Come on. Yeah.
That's cool, man.
Yeah, man.
I wonder who else in the chat has done their Hajj?
You know what I'm saying? Or Umrah. Who's done Umrah?
What's Umrah?
Similar to Hajj, but not as extensive.
What's Umrah?
So it's basically like going to Mecca. You do certain things in it. So you might go around the Kaaba. The Kaaba is the black stone.
I've heard about the black stone.
You've seen it too.
Yeah, on TV.
Yeah.
And in people's snaps.
Yes, there you go. That's the
I don't have Snapchat, but in people's stories.
Yeah. So I guess it's basically like the thing is not going now. It's basically like a smaller version of Hajj. But yeah, big up DCF. He said I'm going Umrah inshallah next year. Okay, big up.
You see how you waited till Arsenal won.
Why not, man? You know what I'm saying? MJT as well. She's MJT Muslim, yeah?
Yeah.
Come on. Did I know that?
And can you take me?
No, you ain't allowed.
Why?
Because you need to get entry into Saudi Arabia and that, man. Into Mecca. It's not just for visitors.
What does it mean?
They're
how do I qualify for entry?
By being a Muslim.
Oh, is that it?
Yeah, basically.
So I just say it?
No, they'll test you.
Oh, what's the test like?
I can't tell you. That's cheating.
It's a secret?
Yeah.
Serious?
You gotta join us.
I have to join to pass the test?
Yeah, otherwise yeah, exactly. They can't be late. They know how to gatekeep. You understand? This is what we don't know how to do. You know what I'm saying?
They?
The people who are gatekeeping Mecca. You know what I'm saying?
Because I see black people there too.
Because they're Muslim.
I remember,
like Brother Malcolm.
I remember when it you used to basically say that you didn't like certain aspects of Islam because it wasn't black and it was kind of anti-black.
Yeah, what do you mean I used to say? I still say it right now.
No, but somebody came on the other day and was saying that and you were disagreeing with them.
Maybe there was some nuance to what they're saying. Because obviously you're just saying it to me now, innit? If I understand the context, then of course. Yeah.
So you think that Islam is anti-black?
No.
What did you just say just now? Sorry, Christy. Am I? Wait a minute, Christy. Wait a minute.
You just said some aspects. That's what you said.
So what aspects?
So some aspects are the same as the whole thing?
So what aspects?
No, we don't need to get into that. It's not about division. And again, I feel the same thing about Christianity. It's the same thing about everything. If there's no prioritization of black folk and we start to see racism in denominations, in different religious belief systems, I say the same thing.
You're going to vlog it?
Yeah, but you champion that they gatekeep. So what is it exactly that you're championing?
They're gatekeeping that only Muslims are allowed. Do you know what I'm saying? So what I'm trying to say is, it doesn't matter.
But yet there's some aspects of anti-blackness in there. So they're gatekeeping black people.
I don't know what you mean.
You said they gatekeep.
As in the people in Mecca. So when you're coming there and you want to go into Mecca, you can't come into Mecca unless you're Muslim. So I'm basically just talking about you can't come into this, what we've got here, unless you are this. That's basically what I'm talking about.
Did they let the nation in?
But they're Muslim, of course.
Serious?
Why are you surprised? But of course.
No, because sometimes when we talk about
Because people talk about stuff that they don't know.
All right, so
I've been telling you
the
for the longest
nation,
while.
the nation are actually allowed into Mecca. That's cool, man.
Why would they not be? But what we'll do is, in fact, we'll get Brother David to come back on the show.
Yeah.
And
He did his Hajj?
He's been to Mecca.
Come on.
And in fact, I'll let him tell you a story.
Yeah.
About what happened.
Yeah.
I won't spoil it. Yeah, just remind me.
Nice. Looking forward to that.
Yeah. But what's going on with this thing, man? I'm scrolling. Again, guys, due to time, we need to get through these scripts, for these videos, pardon me.
Yeah, education is a need. It's a must. All right, next one. Is it this one?
Yeah, let's go to it. Big up Muhammad Ali.
Come on.
Could I stop you? United Nations and organizations dedicated to brotherhood and to world peace.
Well, as I heard you explaining to Cassius this afternoon about first the ability to sit down and discuss the problem. Well, this is what makes the UN what it is. They discuss the problem, whether they disagree or not. They at least discuss the problem. And but America needs to do the same thing on a domestic level where the race problem is concerned. They need to discuss the problem, but they don't need to discuss it with Uncle Tom, whom they themselves have placed up as spokesman for Negroes. Because that Tom is not going to say anything but what his master wants him to say, and you can't get to the root of a problem by listening to some parrot say what you've already told it to say. So the first thing they've got to do is discuss the problem, analyze it, get to the root of it, and then they can come up with a solution. And the only black man in America who will spell out the real causes of the problems and the facts in the problems is the Honorable Elijah Muhammad.
Malcolm, could I stop you?
So this is Malcolm, still part of the nation, obviously, hence him being there with Muhammad Ali, and even referring to him, I think he did as Cassius.
Yeah.
So we're talking the early 60s. Yeah. But I played that clip just to show you that Malcolm starts to maneuver towards the UN. He starts to see the black folks' problems in America is not just isolated to America. And he starts to become wise to, wait a minute, what's going on? Black folk going through certain things back home. And white supremacy is not an American thing. It's a global thing. So as you can see, this is when it starts. You know what I'm saying? It moves away from just being about the American Negro to the world, innit? So that's the reason why I played that clip.
It's so wonderful when somebody jumps out of their comfort zone. They change the parameters of their human experience, and then they're introduced to the wider world, and then their mind is reformatted, or it's upgraded to now care about other things. I remember when there were a group of boys that I was looking after in a youth group, and they had never been on a train, never gone outside of Forest Gate in their lives, right? So they're on the train, and they sat there just observing everything. We get out, and we're in the city now, and we've gone to a museum, and they're walking around as though this is a whole new world for them. Their entire outlook changed after that. Entire outlook. But as soon as they got back to Forest Gate, they were on their P's and Q's. They were like caged again. It was so sad to see. So sad to see. But yeah, it's good. It's good. Keep on teaching us. Continue.
All right. So the next clip, Malcolm talks about the price of freedom. Freedom is capital, guys.
Did you make a track where you've played this before?
I don't think.
Price of Freedom.
Oh, you're talking about
Or is it Dave Chappelle?
Yeah.
Yeah. That was a great quote.
What's the name of that song though?
It
Price.
was
Something Price. Right?
Yeah. What's your price?
Something like that.
Is it What's Your Price? Doesn't sound like a title that you would come up with.
Nah, I think Price is in there though. I think Price is in there. But yeah, it's a short clip here. You can go straight on to the next one after this, bro.
Okay.
They have fought for civil rights. What do you mean they have begged for civil rights. They have begged the white man for civil rights. They have begged the white man for freedom. And anytime you beg another man to set you free, you will never be free. Freedom is something that you have to do for yourselves. And until the American Negro lets the white man know that we are really, really ready and willing to pay the price that is necessary for freedom, our people will always be walking around here second-class citizens, or what you call 20th century slaves.
What price are you talking about, sir?
The price of freedom is death. Negro leaders
Whoa.
have fought for civil rights.
So yeah, this is what he was saying, man. And this leads us on to the ballot or the bullet. That famous speech, one of his best. I feel like everyone should listen to that. Listen to Message to the Grassroots as well. Powerful as well. And yeah, the next clip.
I wonder how his message would have evolved in today's
exactly
society.
Is registered to vote by a certain time this year. Nobody will have an excuse not to be registered. We'll ask him, let us see your card. If you don't have the sense of responsibility to get registered, we'll move you out of town. It's going to be the ballot or the bullet. It's registered.
So he's exposing the importance of politics.
Yeah. Very short clip, but it's a long speech. I'll read a little something from it. The political philosophy of black nationalism means that the black man should control the politics and the politicians in his own community, right? No more, he says. So the black man in the black community has to be re-educated into the science of politics, so he will know what politics is supposed to bring him in return. We can't just keep, you understand, voting for the same party. The same thing that we basically been saying on the show since we started the show, innit? You know what I'm saying? And he says, don't be throwing out any ballots. A ballot is like a bullet. You don't throw your ballots until you see a target. And if that target is not within your reach, keep your ballot in your pocket. You understand? So he's talking about the importance of that, but not just voting, but voting with something in mind, innit? And understand the power of your vote. Do you know what I'm saying? But make sure that people work for your vote. You know what I'm saying? Otherwise, it's pointless. You know, so, yeah, man. That's basically what I was talking about. But again, all these things are still in line with what he was talking about before. That if you can't get certain things via your voting, you have to just, I mean, not even if you don't, but you should be doing this anyway, doing certain things for yourself. But understand that there needs to be ultimatums there. Essentially, it's an ultimatum, the ballot or the bullet, you know what I'm saying? But we need to fight for our rights to be human beings and seen as human beings by any means necessary. So this next clip, is that the next one, Brent? It's loaded up. Is where he talks about African unity. So again, he's starting to become focused on the global. You know what I'm saying? Focus on the global. And this is when he talks about it. So at this point in time, I believe he's left the Nation of Islam.
The Negroes in the United States, but they don't realize that 2/3 of Brazil consists of people of African blood, which means they're also Afro-American because Brazil is in South America. And in all of these, many of these countries in South America and Central America, and even in Canada, they are heavily populated with people whose ancestors came from Africa. So when you total up the number of Afro-Americans, real Afro-Americans, in the Western Hemisphere, there are perhaps 100 million. And if these people ever unite among themselves, not only is it necessary for the Afro-Americans in the United States to be organized, but it's also necessary for the Afro-Americans in the Caribbean, or the Afro-Cubans, the Afro-Brazilians. It's necessary for all of them to be organized. And then once they are organized in each place, we have to organize among ourselves so that the Afro-American in the United States will be working in conjunction in a coordinated program with those who are in Cuba and those in Brazil and those in Venezuela and those throughout the Caribbean and Haiti and in the West Indian Islands. And in this way, we actually get strength. And it's not an accident that there's no organization existing in the Western Hemisphere that's designed toward that end. It would be a direct threat to imperialism as it really exists and to colonialism as it exists in the West.
This is what I like about what the nation represents. And I think there was a point in time where Christian was questioned by somebody who was part of the nation, and they were like, okay, so where are you from and what organization are you from that can do what it is the nation have been able to accomplish? But it's just the organized nature of it, right? And I like what the Christian person said. He said he can't speak to denominations that are in areas where there's a mix up of ethnicities in there. But for those that are 100% black, that's an organization that can be organized and have been organized to do certain things in the community. And some of them have even got sister churches back home. That speaks to that global Silk Road. So yeah, that's the part of the nation that I would always be like, that's it, too wavy. The fact that it is them being able to set up something like that and maintain it. People can set up stuff all the time, but the maintenance over the decades is crazy. And the stuff that obviously I have got no clue about, but I'm guessing that you do, that they've been doing it in their community for the longest while.
100%.
Has impacted so many minds. For the fact that you could have Brother Muhammad, like he's from UK Trinidad all the time. And each time he touches down, wherever he touches down, he's imparting wisdom, knowledge, and healing everywhere he goes. So that's the one thing that was 100%. That's sick from the nation.
Yes, man. Big up. But yeah, man. Similar to this clip here. I hope everyone took note of everything that Brother Malcolm said there. But this one here, he's talking about Congo specifically. So again, all these things, I'm just trying to show how relevant he is still to this day. All these things that you see people talking about Congo and Palestine and, you know what I'm saying? Malcolm was talking about this in the 60s. And it became more and more of a threat.
Congolese have been massacred by white people in the Congo for years and years and years. And if the shoe is now on the other foot, only thing I can say is it's like chickens that always come back home to roost.
Do you personally feel, though, that there's some shame or involvement here or some guilt associated with the killing of other human beings?
I think that the white people should be ashamed of the deplorable situation that has been existing in the Congo, which is not the fault of the Congolese, but which is the result of instigation by European powers who are fighting each other over the mineral wealth of the Congo. And now to make it appear that the Congolese themselves are criminals or brutes because they're reacting to these injustices that they've been victimized by is again ducking the question. Congolese have been massacred by white...
Legendary. Sharp.
All the while holding his...
You know what I'm saying?
His daughter.
Sharp. We're coming to the end of this. This next one is just a letter from...
He's mixed, right?
Well, depending who you talk to.
I'm talking to you.
He's a black man, you get me?
Come on.
Yeah, his mama's mixed. He's not mixed like that. His mama's mixed, innit? But Brother Malcolm's pops was a black man. Very dark-skinned black man like us, man. I'm saying part of UNIA. Need I remind you guys? And, yeah. Anyway. Next one is basically when he went to Mecca. So this is when he wrote back to his people them saying this was my experience when I went to Mecca. Again, he's left the nation by this point, guys. Just so you're following the timeline.
Ihram garb, I made my 7 circuits around the Kaaba. I drank from the well of Zamzam. I prayed to Allah from Mount Arafat. It was the only time in my life that I stood before the Creator of all and felt like a complete human being. Now you may be shocked by these words, but I have eaten from the same plate, drunk from the same glass, and prayed to the same God with fellow Muslims whose eyes were blue, whose hair was blonde, and whose skin was the whitest of white. And we were all brothers, true, people of all colors and races believing in one God, in one humanity. Each hour here in this sacred land enables me to have a greater spiritual insight into what is happening in America. The American Negro can never be blamed for his racial animosities. He's only reacting to 400 years of oppression and discrimination. But as racism leads America up the suicidal path, I do believe that the younger generation will see the handwriting on the wall, and many of them will want to turn to the spiritual path of the truth. The only way left in this world to ward off the disaster that racism must surely lead to. I am not a racist, and I do not subscribe to any of the tenets of racism. In all honesty and sincerity, it can be stated that I wish nothing but freedom, justice, and equality. Wearing the ihram garb,
Yeah. So, yeah, as people are saying, yeah, this is definitely from the movie, innit? But it's him reading his letter. So that's why I wanted to play it, so you guys can see what was actually
That
written.
background music was so distracting.
Oh, sorry, guys. Sorry, guys.
Why was it distracting?
I couldn't make out what you were saying.
Too loud?
It was too
Fair.
overpowering.
Who's
Yeah.
gonna play you in your biopic?
Oh, no, you know.
Who do you want to play you?
Depends what stage of my life you're talking about.
Who do you want to play you from the early stages in Pembrey?
I don't know, Ben. I have to think about it. I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't want to hold up the show.
Next clip.
But yeah, this is our last clip, and this is basically him talking about Islam. Obviously, he come back from Mecca, his experience and things of that nature. And yeah, that's pretty much it, man.
Okay.
So how do you feel about that? Because he's now saying because he worshipped with people of other races, and you know he's not racist. And how do you feel that message goes to today? He was basically saying, yeah, we can all be unified under Islam.
Yeah, basically, and that's pretty much what to some degree he says in this next clip here. But I think that everyone, let me not say everyone, but for the most part, people believe, especially if you're religious, that your religion can do that for you and the rest of the world.
Yeah, but then
You know
how
what I'm
does
saying?
that now speak to the black liberation?
In what way? Do you feel like it dilutes it or what?
Yeah.
Because I think that, you remember, Malcolm wasn't an idiot, yeah, as a maniac in the chat once said, yeah. But,
oh my gosh.
What happened? I have to.
To be honest,
this is what I do.
There is idiot and there is maniac, and if same thing, same offense, man.
Either way, one is not deserved. You can't
Oh
be
my
saying this.
goodness.
Anyway, let me get back to the thing.
God damn it.
To address what Christy was saying, Malcolm recognized the tenets of Islam and said, okay, cool, I feel like this can better any human being if followed. But he wasn't an idiot. He wasn't just somebody, an idealist who just lived in some fairy tale land like a lot of our people in it. This is why he set up two institutions when he got back. He had the OAAU, the Organization of African American Unity, and he had MMI, right? Muslim Mosque Incorporated. So he had the religious aspect, but he didn't mix it like that into one. So he understood, okay, for those of us who are not Muslim, but still want to do the work for the black community, this is what it is here, Organization of African American Unity. But for those who want to move in the spiritual paradigm, Muslim Mosque Incorporated. So yeah, he probably thought that if you were a Muslim, just like if you followed, this is why he said a lot of the time, as much as it may seem as though the nation criticized Christianity, it was more so of those who said they were Christians but didn't follow the teachings of Christ. Do you get what I'm saying? But if it is that you follow these teachings, it should probably be a better thing for you. So that's what he's basically saying. But I don't think he was trying to convert, you know what I mean, the whole of America to Islam like that. No, it's just basically saying these tenets that bettered me can better any person if followed. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. Anyway, Brent, that last clip, please.
All right.
Making the pilgrimage, I spoke about the brotherhood that existed at all levels and among all people who were there on that Hajj, who had accepted the religion of Islam. And I pointed out that for what it had done, what the religion of Islam had done for those people over there, despite their complexion differences, that it would probably do America well to study the religion of Islam, and perhaps it could drive some of the racism from this society as it has driven racism from the Muslim society. The pilgrimage at Mecca is an anthropologist, would be an anthropologist's paradise, because it's the only event and the only spot on earth that has every specimen of humanity in the same place at the same time, practicing brotherhood and in harmony. While I was at Mecca, making the pilgrimage.
So yeah, so that was his experience in Mecca, innit? So yeah.
Do women have the equivalent?
What?
The Hajj, the pilgrimage.
They can go Hajj.
Oh, so
they're called Al-Hajjah.
Oh, so it's the same thing?
Yeah, they go
They
Hajj.
get to touch the black stone?
Yeah.
That's cool, man. At different times?
I believe so.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm not too sure about the mechanics, but yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100% they go. They go Umrah, they go Hajj, all of that.
Nice.
Yeah. So Josh says, to paraphrase Josh, he's saying basically, there's not fully all the racism is gone. Obviously, we have to understand the context in it. That if following it, I guess it will be kind of gone in it, because obviously in Mecca or even during any sort of time, you go to the mosque and you're praying, you're seeing people with different races in it, praying together, eating together. You see it during Ramadan, breaking fast, all of them type of things there in it. But the reality, I shouldn't even say but the reality. A reality also is the fact that some people in the mosque that you pray with, who are from a different culture, don't want you to be standing next to them. That's just a fact. You see what I'm saying? You can go to a mosque and they'll be, oh, yeah, nice to meet you. Da, 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 da. When did you convert to, you know what I'm saying? When did you revert? Why do I have to be the one that reverted? Why are you not the one that reverted? Do you know what I'm saying? There's some level of, we brought you in here. We are the ones who are. Do you know what I'm saying? And that Arabization of our people is what I don't like. You know what I'm saying? Especially when we get excited, we join. Just like anybody, you become a Christian for the first time, you read the Bible back to front in 2 weeks. You know what I'm saying? He's very excited. Same thing with Islam. But the excitement leads to you taking on cultures of a different people. You know what I'm saying? You start talking with an accent. Everything just changes. You know what I'm saying? And that substitution is what I don't, you know what I'm saying, I have no interest in.
Is that true, the stat by Ahmed? 80% of Muslims are non-Arabs.
I don't know, but of course. I don't know about the 8%. But vast majority would be known, of course. 'Cause remember, average was just that area, isn't it? The most populated Muslim country is not Saudi Arabia. You gotta go to the Far East, man. Indonesia.
Wow.
Yeah, 100%. You know what I'm saying? But of course, big up Ahmed, but they say the stat to try and prove that, racism's not there, and no, they don't work on us. You understand? But I understand the point he's trying to make, innit? There's flaws in every belief system. This is the reason I knew he's going to go and call Bilal. You know what I'm saying? This is what you do. Bilal was the first person who sang the Adhan, which they called the prayer.
What?
Sang the Adhan.
What's the Adhan?
Adhan. It's the call to prayer.
Do you know it?
Yeah, of course I do.
Go on.
I don't have the voice that Bilal had. You know what I'm saying?
Tell me so I can sing it.
You can't say it. You got to say Allahu Akbar.
Allahu Akbar.
You got to sing it.
In this context, what does that mean?
In what context?
No, that why he's bringing up Bilal.
I think he's basically trying to say that it was a belief system that didn't discriminate. So the fact that Bilal
Bilal was a black, in the context of race, if you wanted, he was a black man or African.
Yeah, he was a black man, Ethiopian.
Okay.
Yeah. And he was a slave, and he was freed by Prophet Muhammad. You know what I'm saying? And then his ability was then put forward to then be used. Do you know what I'm saying? As a call for prayer.
Mm.
That's basically what it is. So the call to prayer that you hear in every Muslim area and stuff.
Is that
Adhan?
But how does that?
More than that. That's just the beginning of it.
How does that negate that there is?
That's what I'm saying. People use it to then.
Okay.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
Does it get remixed or is it just?
No, it shouldn't be. But people will say it different ways. 100%. Because remember, different cultures.
Sometimes I hear it and it sounds so like
Arabic.
No, like it sounds like haunting.
Oh,
like a nice droning sound.
Mm.
And then you're forced to stop and wonder.
Yeah.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
It would be weird to hear it on London Bridge.
Yeah, you go to Nigeria, you hear it, man. You hear it everywhere, innit?
Mm.
Oh, you hear it. Yeah, any African, West African.
Surely you all know the tune by now, innit?
No, if you're not Muslim, then you don't what do you call it? You won't know it. You know what I'm saying?
It's just one phrase, Allahu Akbar.
I just said that's the beginning.
Oh, there's more.
There's more to it. Allahu Akbar just means God.
So you actually know it?
Yeah, I know certain things, man.
Do you sing it at home?
No. I'm not the best at projecting. It's not my gift, man.
Oh, fair.
You understand? It's not my gift.
I want someone to do
Ahmed
it.
is good, you know.
Ahmed, can you come on Discord and do it for us, please?
Ahmed said, I've never heard it differently. You talking about the Adhan? The words will be the same. The words will be the same. But remember, different people have different tonations and twangs. Like the Adhan that you hear in Arabia won't be the same as we hear in Senegal. it'll be slightly different because
There should be variety in it.
no, but it won't be so different though. That's basically what I'm trying to say. It's the same words, the same all of that, but it's because
We all sung different.
That's the point I'm trying to make. That's the point I'm trying to make. Yeah, I'm not saying they remixed it and they just jumble it around. I'm not saying all that. But yeah.
Yeah, Fernand, it does sound like so, like trance, like you're forced to just stop and there's, what is this?
Yeah.
Then again, probably when people hear Michael Jackson for the first time, they do the same thing.
I mean, they do. We've seen it. You know what I'm saying? So, you know. But anyway, that's pretty much it. I did want to just give you guys a little bit of in his own words, you know what I'm saying? So that hopefully people can understand who Malcolm is a bit more. Because I don't want to be negative in it, but a lot of people won't read the autobiography of Malcolm X. You know what I'm saying? Get it on Audible. If you care, innit? You know what I'm saying? But hopefully you've seen stuff here, innit? That will give you a bit more insight into the man that was Brother Malcolm. Trick question. What was Malcolm X's surname?
His surname?
Yes. In the chat, what's his surname? Who's the first person? Don't Google it.
As in his last name?
Yeah.
X.
Don't be silly. Shabazz.
I'm surprised you got it, Brent. But big up you, man.
Why are you surprised?
Because a lot of people don't know it.
Oh, no.
There you go. They're there. Look right there. A lot of people don't know.
No.
His name was not Little. It was. Hey, behave yourself, my friend. It means Smith. Shabazz. And obviously that surname, it came from the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, man. You know, Shabazz. But yeah.
You remember that Netflix documentary?
Which one?
About who
killed him?
Killed him.
Yeah, of course.
I feel like that just came and went.
It was a few years ago, though.
Yeah, it was around the time TDA started.
Look, can I have permission to block your fruit? I actually feel threatened. I think my people should rise up and protect me.
You're protected, man. You're fortified.
No, I want people to beat him up.
Oh my goodness. My friend would have want that. Would have want that.
Yeah, he would defend himself.
Yes.
Where my youngers? Beat up Star Steph. Remind him never to do that again. When I say do that, just speak ill of my name.
But yeah, man. But yeah, pretty much like I was saying, near the end of his life, he was attempting to internationalize the black struggle. You know what I'm saying? By bringing America before the United Nations for human rights violations against black people. And you saw some of those clips there. It became less about America alone and the American Negro, as he would say, and more about black folk around the world. And he went on that amazing tour. Somebody in the chat even mentioned he came to the UK, innit? Like he spoke. He lectured at Birmingham University.
Yeah.
He did a lot. He went to Nigeria. He went to Egypt. He went to Ghana. He met with Nkrumah. Oh, man, he did a lot.
And the thing is,
Maya Angelou, all these people.
I love how it is that he kept his purity. You know, his eyes didn't wander like Martin, you know.
Allegedly, bro. Come on, allegedly.
I thought you were on the side to go along with it.
No.
I wanted to catch you.
No.
You're not gonna take the beat.
Big up Malcolm. That's what I'm saying. Big up Malcolm.
Shout out Veronica.
Oh, my goodness. He was a serious guy, man.
I said a couple of times, she would have bet. Come on.
And just for context, guys, remember, this man did all of this by the age of 39.
People do a lot in their 30s, you know.
I know, but he did all it. He changed the world.
Yeah.
And continues to do. So by the time he's 40, you know what I'm saying? Many people have done amazing things, man, by a certain age, man. But yeah, like I said, he wasn't just speaking about racism. He was talking about power, guys. He was talking about economics. And this is what people need to recognize, man. He was talking about ownership. He was talking about psychology, discipline, self-transformation, economic self-reliance, all these type of things, man. So let's not just narrow Malcolm to just some guy who was this. You know what I'm saying? Don't let, respectfully, the Middle East just co-opt him and take him as theirs. And no, this man was a black man first, man. You know what I'm saying? He was Muslim. But he
Oh,
was.
is that what they
he
were
was
doing?
legendary. No, that's what I feel sometimes. Maybe I'm just projecting. I don't know, but that's what I feel sometimes.
I didn't know that was the narrative.
Yeah, oh, he was a Muslim, an Orthodox Muslim. He didn't care about the nation. It's always the narrative that I'm hearing, and they don't understand Malcolm. A lot of people do not understand Malcolm. There's one of his closest guys. What's his name? Brother Kenyatta, I believe. He said that day when he died, when he was killed, when he was assassinated at the Audubon in Harlem, 1965, February 21st. He said, whilst Malcolm was talking, he said, I'm paraphrasing here. Well, in fact, let me not paraphrase. He said, if Elijah stepped in that room and said to Malcolm,
Come back home.
come back, he would have got off that stage immediately and gone back to Elijah. He said he loved that man. That was his father, man. You know what I'm saying? So I don't like to hear all of that back and forth and just pit them against each other.
They romanticize him.
You know what I'm saying? Like
The same way they do Martin. How the white people have co-opted and romanticized him.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, 100%. This is why we only hear parts of Martin Luther King's story. When it's his birthday, we'll talk about Martin Luther King. We'll go into that and show you that he wasn't just the guy who gave a dream. You know what I'm saying? He dialogued with Malcolm.
Can you
Dialogued
imagine?
with,
This is
what happened?
This is the education that you want to tell us about Martin, about how it is that he chopped it up with Malcolm.
Because it's a fact.
This is crazy, but we went through bare stuff with Martin.
What's that mean?
With Malcolm, sorry.
Mhm.
You should do the same for Martin.
I'm going to. That's what I'm saying. When's his birthday?
And then the majority of the sequence, you're going to focus on his dealings with Malcolm?
No. Of course not. That wasn't the most of his life.
It's going to be extensive.
It's going to be 100%. I'll try my 100%. I'll try my
We're going
best.
to talk about his social life too.
I'll talk about his wonderful marriage, his kids, and what he did for the black community. The only things that matter. That's what I'm going to do. And and we're going to talk about that. You know what I'm saying? The whole sequence, what he did in the church. He came out of the church, civil rights movement, all those people. But
Everything
again,
he did in the church?
Yeah, for the most part, all the amazing things he did for the church and in the church. And how he spoke out. Again, one of the greatest orators as well. But it's important to talk about that.
And he was a great orator.
You know what I'm saying? He was, 100%. About that meeting, though, with Malcolm and also with Elijah Muhammad. Because it changed his thinking. It 100%. It had an influence on him. He stopped talking about, let's appeal to the government, he said, no, guys, let's focus on the economics. And when he focused on the economics, that's when he became a threat. Because he recognized. You remember what he said to Harry Belafonte? Harry Belafonte. He said Harry Belafonte. He said, what happened? He said, he was just chilling, two of them. And Harry said, why are you looking so melancholy, man?
Melancholy, I love that word.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
I just remembered Star Stuff is in America.
Is it?
I think so.
I thought he's UK, you know?
Then I'm very afraid again.
I don't think he's...
Oh, so
I'm very afraid again. If it is that you're in America, then it makes sense.
UK, innit?
It's UK.
Yeah.
It makes sense. But if it is that you're in the UK, I'm very afraid. And when I'm afraid, I protect myself.
Sorry, Ahmed, what questions are convenient?
I'm asking you about is the black man God?
100%.
Oh, that's a question you keep on.
Okay, sorry, yeah, 100%. The black man is the maker, owner, the cream of the planet, of father, civilization, God of the universe. Answer to your question. So what do you call it? So that's what you said to him.
The next one he asked was, didn't Malcolm X have NY to become leave NY to become a traditional Muslim though?
Yes, he did. What does that mean? But I also said on the very last day, his close friend, his Code D said, if Elijah Muhammad came in that room and said, yo, son, come on home. Exactly. No, because I evidently didn't hear that part. You know what I'm saying? Like, he would have left. Like, you have to know about the nation.
Otherwise, Ed believes he wouldn't have.
Yeah, that's because Ed doesn't know. Ed doesn't know.
Where you could talk about Malcolm, like you're the only person who knew him.
No, because I have to. No, because I have to. Because I'm not saying it based on hearsay. I'm basing it off people that knew him and based on Malcolm's words in his autobiography.
So you are basing it on hearsay, just from the lips of those who knew him.
Not people that didn't know him. Not from the Arab guy down the road somewhere that is saying...
That is crazy.
Anyway, let me not get excited because you know how I am when it comes to certain things.
Yeah,
let me
you start insulting people left, right, and center.
No, not insulting, just saying the truth that people don't want to hear in the way they want to hear it. You understand? Because, you understand? Anyway, listen, man, when you hear... Let me not even go down there. Let me not go down there. Have you guys read the letters?
Yo, he's from South London. I got some hitters in South London, some drillers, some YGs too. Yeah. Apparently, I've been told that this entire place is protected.
Of course it is. 100%.
I've been told by different boroughs.
Come on.
That we're covered, and anybody who looks to do anything to this place will get mash up.
Yeah, it's a fact. It's a fact.
It's good stuff, man.
Yeah, Ben, can you do that?
So watch yourself, yeah. Star Steph. Oh, is that what you're talking about?
Yeah,
You're not
yeah,
talking about the air conditioning?
No.
All right.
No, we can leave that too.
You see, you're bamboozling me.
Hoodwinked.
God damn it.
But yeah, man. You just turn it off? Oh, okay. Yeah, man. I mean, again, like, do your research, man. Honestly, do the research, because a lot of you will be surprised by certain things. But remember, I'm not in the business of trying to convert you to the nation. I don't care about it. None of that stuff. It's just more so you having a real picture and understanding of Malcolm X. He didn't hate the nation. He loved the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. He really did.
I got drillers in Lewisham too, bro.
Come on.
And Ed says, and can you scroll up to my comment about him not coming back? Because I don't want E-Man thinking I'm trying to disparage the nation.
Okay, so what was that? What's that comment?
Brother, the people who knew him is still here. Say, learned this today. And I believe he did still have a lot of love for Elijah Muhammad. However, I do think he wouldn't go back, as his path was now about more orthodox Islam, anti-imperialism, and coalition building. I think this is the one he's talking about.
Okay. I mean, remember, he could have married a lot of these ideas with the nation too. Doesn't change anything. Especially, imagine if your tight friend is saying this, obviously it lets you know certain things. And plus, I think people that know Malcolm and know from his writings and stuff like that, you can kind of gauge that he was hurt. And people who are hurt say certain things, innit? But you can tell they love Elijah Muhammad. And Elijah Muhammad loved him as well. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I think for those of us who've studied it, you're so hurt that a father and son never got to come back together. Similar thing with, again, Farrakhan and Khalid Abdul Muhammad. I didn't even finish telling you that story. But Khalid Abdul Muhammad told his friend, remember, again, he said before.
Crazy how you thought there was an invitation to tell me the rest.
Yeah, I have to tell you quickly. Just for everybody else. You know what I'm saying?
He said I didn't finish, but here you go.
100%. But like Malcolm, he said, listen, follow Elijah. So he would say the same, follow Farrakhan. I'm not the leader. And he said, if I ever do something crazy, become a hypocrite or whatever, kill me, I'd rather death. You know what I'm saying? So when they had that friction, and Khalid was talking with his friend said, remember what you said to me? Are you saying now I should kill you? You see what I'm saying? And then Khalid he broke down, man. He was crying. He was like,
we the best.
Where we, no.
Another one.
No, we can't associate both of these people. Impossible.
I'm not your enemy, Brent. Don't get shook. I am very shook. So please, people, protect me. Find him, beat him up. I endorse this message. So does Emmanuel.
You're right. Have you read the autobiography of Malcolm X?
Why are you getting baited?
I'm not. I said something. I want to ask if he knows. Because when you say stuff in there, I feel like it's because of something you've heard or you know, innit?
But maybe as a teacher, you wouldn't say it before.
No, but
But didn't the people that got accused,
he's a fool.
People that got accused and falsely imprisoned?
Yeah.
Didn't they, when they came out, they kind of denounced NOI because they felt like they got abandoned by them?
That's because
they said after that they kind of, there was no help, there was no nothing.
No,
their families and anything like that.
No. Two of the people that were arrested and put to prison weren't even there. Didn't even do anything. One of the people, the main person who killed Malcolm, who did the death blow, William Bradley. Basically, what I'm trying to say is some of these people who were part of the nation, they were previously part of the nation. They weren't in the nation at the time. So these were people that were kicked out, excommunicated from the nation. Because remember, there's rules. It's not like, you can just do certain things. No, there's rules in the nation. If you do particular things, you'll get kicked out. You'll be suspended. Won't see you for 3-5 years. You know what I'm saying? 90 days, depending on what it is. These people are already out of the nation. So it's not fair to then say these people are part of the nation and the nation killed them. No, these people were kicked out of the nation, but there were people who
No, I didn't say-
wanted
that's-
to.
you
No,
didn't.
no, I know you're not saying. I'm just adding it to it because a lot of people do believe the nation went and killed him. Do you know what I'm saying? But these people were already out of the nation. But also, this was orchestrated by the CIA and the FBI, as you know. You know what I'm saying? So people who were arrested and imprisoned were innocent. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm,
So
but that's what I'm saying. But I'm saying those people, when they came out,
so the innocent people.
yes,
Okay,
they
cool.
had said that the kind of nation kind of abandoned them.
Maybe. I don't know. Maybe they thought, okay, cool. If I don't know their relationship or why they saw it as them being abandoned. Maybe they just saw it as, okay, cool. I was in a nation. I got falsely accused for this. So I would have expected people to look after my family. Maybe that's basically what it is.
Would you
see what I'm
expect
saying?
it as such?
Maybe. But remember, it's just like being in a church or something else. If you got falsely accused, are you expecting the entire congregation to do
No, but
collection for your family every week?
I feel like the nation stand for something. They
No.
stand for something so different.
But it's also a religious organization. You know what I'm saying? So that part of it is there too. Like, we're holding them to different standards also, you know?
Thank you very much for the education.
Oh, Shorty McGriff says a wonderful thing there.
I feel like I'm leading my people in a burning house.
You know what Shorty McGriff is doing? He's telling me,
He's
Emmanuel.
quoting something.
He's telling me, Emmanuel, finish the story. Because you people interrupted me. So when I was saying about Martin said, no, but Harry Belafonte said, why are you looking so melancholy, man? He said, do you know what, Harry? Because I feel like I'm leading my people into a burning house. You see what I'm saying? That was a reference to all the things I was doing about integration. I think America's doomed. Why am I trying to bring my people to integrate with such people? And he come to that realization late. But it's, again, after these conversations with certain people. And then he started to change from the whole civil rights are going to save us to, guys, we have to focus on the economics. We have to focus on doing for self.
So interesting.
And that's when he became a force, more of a force.
Sometimes you tell us, like, every human being is so many different things all at once and independently. And we piece together who this young man was based on what is out there, what's available. And we make a distinction as to what that looked like.
Yeah.
And then run argument or counter arguments based on this profile. I want to know what I've put out there, what people will basically think of me when I'm gone. Nah, Brent would have been on that. And it could be something that I wouldn't have been on at all.
You did that to yourself.
Because I lie a lot. Keep it moving.
Narrative.
Ed says,
proper transfixed in this thing. You get me?
I'm trying
Still
to
switched on. We
Malcolm
still
X-
have a bloody asking for a friend, isn't
yeah,
it?
we need to wrap that up. Hey, something. Should we do it today? Or should we leave it for
This
tomorrow?
is crazy.
No, 'cause of
Let's
time.
finish. Let's
'Cause of
finish
time,
giving
I'm
the credit. To
But Ed did say, I think even if Malcolm genuinely did want to go back, which he did at the point of his death, he was doing something so much bigger than the nation's mission that they couldn't house him in the way he'd need. No, I don't believe that's necessarily the case. I understand why you're saying that though, but
I believe that to be true.
I don't think that's necessarily the case. Because there's,
I think he became bigger than the nation.
how did it become bigger than the nation?
He became like the nation ain't. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yes,
He
trust
was
me, bro.
Pan-Africanist or telling to that way.
Yeah.
The nation. I'm not saying they don't whatever, but they're not. They're not speaking in the way they were speaking in globally. They were more focused on what's on the ground in America.
Agreed.
So that's why I say he
But there was also an element where there's a clip
Nation
from,
didn't care about Africans.
No, that's not true. But
That's
it's
what
more,
she just said.
She's not saying that.
Oh,
It's just more so the focus wasn't a global thing. 'Cause again, you saw Malcolm X start to transition more into that. But when he was starting to transition, he was part of the nation. That's the reason why I'm disagreeing. Because that was still pushed out there. Hence him saying it around the time of him even calling Muhammad Ali Cassius. So we could see how early this was. You know what I'm saying? Where he started to think, wait a minute, we have to take our issue to the UN. Because we have to make this a global sort of situation. Do you know what I'm saying? And then and then obviously he continued to do what he's doing. But yeah. I understand what you're saying though, because obviously the nation was much more focused on America. 100%. I agree with you. But I don't think I'm also disputing whether the nation wouldn't have been open to And I don't think that's the case.
Are they open to it now?
Of course. This is why I mentioned the interview with Malcolm X. I can show it to you, where he's talking about the program of Elijah Muhammad, talking about potentially even going back to Africa. This is late 50s, early 60s.
They're definitely open to it now. If it is, we're seeing people on the continent like Brother Muhammad doing continental stuff.
Yeah, but even back then, though. Even back then.
Oh, serious?
Because I should have played the clip. But
you didn't have the clip loaded up? Interesting.
No, I didn't prioritize in that list. But basically, there's a clip of Malcolm X talking about the program of Elijah Muhammad. I'm saying.
Where'd you keep these clips?
Ready? You understand? Locked and loaded.
Unloaded.
You understand?
Locked and loaded.
Yeah, man. Anyway, I hope everyone felt edified by this information about Malcolm X. You know what I'm saying? Every now and again, we have to remember our leaders, man, in the correct light. We have to tell our own stories, right?
What you should be doing is utilizing AI today to tell Malcolm's story. And then obviously you would say narrated by E-Man. What happened? I mean, if he's pieced together this thing, it'd be nice in one, coherent and cohesive piece, isn't it?
Yeah, why not?
You're not going to do it. Maybe after you come back from Mecca.
Nah, I don't need Mecca to open my eyes for that.
I didn't say that.
No, just in case.
When you have time, isn't it?
No. All I need is black people with blackness. You understand? That's more than enough of a light. You understand? Anyway, let's go into our last 8 headlines.
All right.
No respect. No respect. All right, people. So our last 8 headlines. Rural Britain is becoming a food desert for lower income families as the closure of local shops and poor public transport leaves them at disproportionately high risk of hunger and cost of living pressures. This is what the research is showing, guys. Over half of households with an annual income of under £40,000 a year living in the countryside struggle to access affordable and healthy food, including fresh fruit and vegetables. This is what the University of Sheffield, a study done by them, estimates here. It identifies a stark city-country divide, with families in relatively affluent rural areas at significantly higher risk of food insecurity than similar households in deprived urban neighborhoods with high levels of poverty. While just 7% of lower income households in deprived urban neighborhoods live more than 20 minutes walk from the nearest shop selling fruit and vegetables, this rose to 52.5% for households with identical incomes but in rural areas. Trigger warning on this one, guys. Trigger warning. This is about rape and stuff. Trigger warning this one. Gonna be for like a minute or so. You hear about this, Christy? The Married at First Sight people.
Yes, I have heard.
Yeah, man. So
taking it off of Channel 4's like streaming and stuff. They've taken it off.
Damn.
UK. Anyway.
Well, guys, what essentially happened was 2 women have told the BBC that they were raped during the filming of one of Channel 4's biggest shows, Married at First Sight UK, while a third has described an allegation of a consensual sexual act. The show did not go in it. Sorry, they all said that the show did not do enough to protect them. Channel 4 was aware of some allegations before broadcast, and all the episodes featuring the woman have been available on its streaming service. On Monday afternoon, Channel 4 said it had removed all episodes from streaming and linear services. Reacting to our findings, the chairwoman of New Creative Industry Watchdog described Married at First Sight UK's format as one with high levels of risk. Which
100%. When you watch it, yeah,
there you go.
I feel like the safeguarding is out the window.
Crazy.
It was, it's watching certain episodes. I'm like, you lot encouraging a lot of effery right now. It's a bit mad.
Damn.
Can I have some context, please?
Married at First Sight. Yeah. How would you describe it? So I mixed these ones up. Is it the one where they're in different rooms?
No, that's Love is Blind.
Okay.
Married at First Sight is where experts choose like a profile and they choose who you're going to marry. So they choose who you're going to marry, but you don't know them.
It's just based on who they think is compatible.
Yeah, who they think is compatible. So they'll go through like a series of interviews with you.
Yeah.
Say what you like, whatever, all the kind of stuff, and then they kind of marry up with people who have signed up. That's what I'm saying. Signed up for the cast. So it was essentially they're only working from a pool of people who signed up for the cast, isn't it? And then from there they pick who you will be matched with, and then on the day, you find out on the day when you're actually getting married at the altar.
Okay. Yeah, that's basically it, man. And yeah, man. What else was I gonna say? Yeah, like I was saying, they said high levels of risk, man, which are certainly not being managed properly. This is what the findings said, man.
I'm not surprised.
Damn shame.
So hasn't even been sued, to be fair.
Mm. And our last headline, guys. Police responding to active shooter at Islamic Center of San Diego. So police in California have said that they have responded to an active shooter at a mosque in San Diego. Authorities called on residents on Monday to avoid the area of the incident at the Islamic Center of San Diego. There have been no official reports of casualties, but the Associated Press news agency cited Officer Anthony Carrasco as saying that he believes people have been shot. The police department said later on Monday that the threat had been neutralized without providing any further details. All they said was, "We have significant resources on the scene at this time." Aerial television footage shows a heavy police presence outside of the mosque. And that is it, guys, for our headlines. Last thing really is just the news. Sorry, not the news. The scores yesterday, man, which you guys obviously know from the beginning of the show. Arsenal beat Burnley 1-0. You know what I'm saying? And today, there's some fixtures. Bournemouth taking on Man City at home. And Chelsea will be taking on Tottenham. And I guess tomorrow we will tell you what happens with that. Tomorrow we have a guest as well, guys. We have a guest tomorrow. We have J2K in the building. You know what I'm saying? If you guys know back in the day,
Man, like,
you know what I'm saying? You guys know who J2K is. And if you don't know, you're gonna get to know tomorrow. So big up J2K, and I'm looking forward to that, man. You know what I'm saying? So but yeah. And we also got a guest on Friday, but I'll tell you more about that tomorrow. And that is it for the show, man. Brent, Christy, anything else you want to add?
Long live Malcolm X.
That's perfect, man. Perfect. Brent?
Long live Malcolm X.
100%, man. Same thing here, man.
A wonderful man.
100%.
What a wonderful mind.
100%. One of the greatest black men I ever lived.
Still as relevant today as it was when he was assassinated.
Big facts. Big facts. But yeah, man. Peace, everybody. Hope everyone has a good rest of the day.
Drink plenty water.
Yes.
Be kind to others. And mind your mother effing business.
Don't go around calling legends idiots.
You know what I'm saying?
And threatening my life.
Yes. Oh, ACAB True Crime. We'll be back tomorrow as well, same time. You know what I'm saying? Spread the word, man. We'll be here 8:15 UK time, GMT, what is it, BST and GMT time.
Yeah, bring more of your whites.
Yeah, man. I'm glad you guys enjoyed the show, man. Peace.
Peace.